America has a problem.
Pick up another call in the parking lot to song. Are you with me? We're standing with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. Can you pick it on the phone? Like you haul and I know we need to go slow.
Hello. Welcome in. I gotta redo my intro. Not my intro, I'm sorry. Listen, we got a lot to discuss. Nikia done came back out here, child. We got Brenay, Miss Season, and them, Joey and Liv, and then on top of all of that fiasco, let me go to my Facebook. We got Peach. We gotta talk about Peach. Lousy ass too, y'all. We gotta talk about Peach. Because we gonna start with Peach. Ladies, I told y'all to stop idolizing Peach McIntyre in her fucked up marriage. Okay, excuse my French. Yes, she's very toxic. I do not watch her. She's very toxic. She really, to be honest with y'all, I feel like she tells you ladies to take care of a man, let him have all the kids and cheat, long as you make sure and fund his life as well. And it's like y'all be asking for and have his children while he cheats on you as you give your body, your money, your cash, and all, and act like he's an active babysitter. But let's be clear, he's willing to cheat on you. And there was some information I had found out about Miss Peaches and Cream and her husband. We're gonna get into that before we get to Miss Season, everybody. Ladies, I want y'all to understand something. If you're not that type of woman and you don't allow that stuff, and you think and you see women think this is entertaining, it's funny, and all of that should let you know that those women got relationship issues and marriages that's fucked up, and I might want you to walk away. Because let me tell you something, y'all can't sit here and tell women to live their best life and get what they can in a soft life when y'all sitting here falling behind this woman. I don't understand it. So before we had got there, she was talking about a cancerous patient, and because the girl was like, listen, I just want prayers. I don't want nothing. I just want me some prayers. That's all I wanted. And you know what? I can agree with that. Sometimes you need a prayer. You're going through the rough time. You feel like giving up. You know what I'm saying? You just want to show that somebody care. The internet not playing with Peach. We're going to get into it. So after she did all of that, let's get into Peach first, and then we're going to get into what I find out. Shout out to Tunazi on Facebook. We had been saying about that we believe that Gregory McKay daddy was a man that was in and out of prison. So the woman did come out and say that she asked for prayers. And y'all saw what Peach had to say. I'm going to play a little bit. I'm not going to play it all. But she's sitting here crying. I want y'all to feel bad for her when she, would cheat, and she wants you to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? When her and her mama got something going on, she cried to y'all, beg y'all to do her classes and shit, but she act like she don't beg either.
She got cancer. And I didn't screenshot him and say, I'm the wrong motherfucker to beg for him. I don't do charity. I don't do philanthropy at all. I am a for-profit motherfucker. If it don't make me no money, I don't give a fuck. I don't give to people and pretend like I'm giving it to them because I care. You would be better off going to that bitch. What's that hoe that just got cured from cancer? Big Vet. You go to Big Vet, Big Boss Vet, and you say, hey, Vet, can you help me? I got brain cancer. I'm in the hospital. Me and my friend ain't got nothing to eat. That hoe just got cured from cancer. That's the cause that she would love. Me, I don't give a fuck. No.
How you know Big Vet would want something for that? All the girl asked for you to do was pray for a Peach. But you want to beg everybody to come to your damn church where you're going to teach them to be not lonely, desperate, destitute, submissive to a man that can't take care of you. But that's what y'all going to church for, because she not going to preach nothing.
No, my money is for me and my 9 kids. I'm gonna go to Disney World.
You gave him $1,000. What did you put up for the kids' trust fund? What did you put up in Gregory McCabe, account so he can start having an account set up? So by the time he get out to this world and he want to move, what did you show and put into him to where he have his own property or condo paid off where he don't got to worry about moving out? If he want to sell that condo, he can sell that condo and do multiple income. Like, what have you put out besides buying wood, a truck, and all? What have you done except for that, Peach? What have you done?
And I'm being dead serious. I don't care about y'all stream recording this. I don't care about y'all saying I'm the devil. I don't care about y'all saying I'm mean, I'm cruel. I don't give a fuck. That is my true feelings. I truly don't.
Hello, everyone. Yes, it's me. I'm the girl that's going like all over social media about the Peach McIntyre thing. I want to clarify it up. It was never about money. It was about prayer. But God bless her anyway. A little bit about me. I started having headaches at 16. It started with tumors on the brain, and then it came as hydrocephalus, which is fluid on the brain, but it was benign. It was not cancerous. 10 years later, at 26. I had the same symptoms, but the symptoms was getting worse. I wasn't eating. My vision on the left is blurry, and it was just horrible. And then we go, and then they say, hey, you have lymphoma, which is brain cancer. So I'm like, oh, God, not dealing with this. But, at the end of the day, God always look high. He never look low. And I'm grateful to be an angel, to still be here. I appreciate all y'all kind words, all y'all DMs. I appreciate all y'all motivation. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed day as well.
Now, I was seeing someone say, well, that's how she got started. Maybe go look at people, First of all, let me say this. Lord, forgive me. First of all, I'm not surprised with this by Peach. And I'm going to tell y'all, Peach Patch, why. Y'all the ducks that got us in this bird brains, that got us in a situation with the captain of the bird brain. Hey, Terry, that got us in a situation with this orange man, because that same woman that said that asked for prayers, and she say it's not about money right now because her insurance right now will cover it. But y'all the bird brains that sat here and put you and y'all family in this mess that we in with this administration by following behind the captain of the bird brain team. Yeah, she voted against your best interest. Yeah, the same woman that is supporting pedos, her but want to claim yeah, the same one that said, oh, we gonna get a check and it's not coming. Yeah, the same woman that sits here and continue to have multiple kids to boost this crappy behind economy when a man that's not helping her and the prime premiums and all of that are going up where black women are having babies in their car. Yeah, her. Put her with that. Yeah. The same one that'll sit here and sleep with a man that feels slept with multiple women. That one, that bird brain. Yeah. 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 The same one that started this initiation of Cardi got a revenge baby. First of all, Peach, you can't say nothing about a damn revenge baby at all, beloved. Because every time a man cheat on you, you come up pregnant. I'm surprised that all these new allegations to prove to the world as a revenge that you won't sit there. Them kids are not revenge. She's doing it, putting these kids in situations. See, y'all got to word it right. You're putting children in situations. Thank you, Terry, that these children will end up having the father that they have, a walk-in babysitter. They don't see Wood doing anything but taking care of them while you're living your motherly instincts out here scamming the goddamn people. That's what you're doing. And another thing is you can't sit here and say anything about a revenge baby when every time we hear the allegations you have to prove to us that he love you and want you after you sit here and say all that and you have 10 kids. I'm surprised you ain't pregnant by the 10th child. So you don't have revenge babies. What you have is, and her kids, and I'm going to say this, they're not revenge. What she has is, oh, you're cheating. I'm going to have a baby to stop you. She's like the man, let me have a baby to stop you because I want to leave. You love me for the babies. Now that he done got his thing fixed, I want to see how you going to do. What you going to do? You going to flash some money in his face? You going to buy him some gifts? Now you got to ante up as a man now since you want to be the man. You going to ante up the gifts, like the men out here. Huh? You can't get them knock you up no more. That's what they do, right? Yeah, let me make her shut up. Let me make her stay in the house. I'm going to knock her up. Yeah. What you going to do now? I want to do your best for girl. You got to keep your man. Remember? You can't talk about somebody else's situation when you done came crying and say that he don't want to sit outside with you and hold you and talk to you. The man has no stimulations of being the man. He's turned off. He's turned off. His job was to, when he had that business of car detailing, you said you didn't, she is very ignorant. You said that you didn't want him to have a car detailing business, but to watch the children while you do this. And then now he has nothing to do. He doesn't mind, and I have to say this, and it's not being nice, it's being honest. I don't think Wood have a problem with cooking for the kids and getting them together. But at some point, he wants to be a damn man. Ike, he want to be a man, Nikisha. He wants to be a man. He can't be a man. Because what you do and say, girl, come on, man. I've been told y'all, I don't follow ignorance. I'm not finna take nothing she say with a grain of salt. I can't do it. Because my thing is, I'm not finna tell y'all to sit here and take care of a man and give him thousands of dollars and you don't get anything. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Why do you continue to give? He's bored. And she put, right, he's bored. Why you gotta, girl, you are working yourself to death for this fucking man. Your kids, I don't mind you working to death for your kids. But that man, you got like fucked up. Like, what have they seen? What have they seen, honey? Has they seen him mow the lawn? Do he get to do that? What have he done? You have let this man become a father to your children. That shows nothing. Exactly. That shows nothing. Nothing. He has nothing to show for. Oh, he's I had nigga. I had it, man. Nobody don't want. Let me tell you something. Y'all heifers that like being around there, y'all stay over there with that. We don't care, baby. I don't know why y'all feel like y'all got to struggle for these loves, but it ain't it. It ain't it. Struggle love is over. We in an economy where struggle love ain't it, baby. Y'all keep that struggle love over there, okay? I don't want to struggle. If I do, it's for my business. Mine is my own. Let me see. Trey said something about, there was a woman that came out. And this woman came out. Damn, they really finding all her shit. Did Wood go to jail? No, that's a 2020. I'm about to say, god damn. Trey, you better than the shade room. I've been following for years. Oh. So now she doing the DNA results that Wood is the daddy. Girl, people that live out of Tampa. We saw that. I'm not doing that. We always been said that, and we always felt that because of some of the things she say. But there was a girl that came out that said that Peach was being cheated on again. Messy Maya. I don't know if this recent or not. But Peach, they have pulled out a petition to ban Peach. And also, there's a girl named Messy Maya that is coming out saying that Peach is cheating, Wood being cheated on by Peach. Hold on. Well, Peach is being cheated on by Wood. Hey. So, let me go to it, y'all. Because she got a lot of that. Child. And I'm going to see if I can find her. Show y'all her.
I don't give a fuck about nobody in this goddamn piece of her.
Oh my god.
I don't care. Me and my husband laugh at y'all. Like, I know he's not cheating on me with you. You could have been all like this. If he is cheating with you, the pussy ain't good.
Peach. Stop paying him and see what happened.
The pussy ain't putting to sleep for you to speak one of these. That's what them hoes used to do back in the day. You could have been like that other girl. Peach Fresh, y'all remember that? Them the chosen ones. That other girl, that girl who had hit my car with her car by you that I beat up. Remember you was asleep? She posted a picture like this. You over there asleep. Now she had some good pussy, huh, Wood? But you, girl,
This is
you couldn't
sad.
even sneak a selfie, and that's sad. That's so sad. We finna go home. We finna feed the kids some pizza, and I'm finna go back in my room and make some money. I'm trying to make $15,000. Teach and wake up with Peach. Really, I want to make $50,550. Make teach and wake up with Peach. That's my focus. What this dog ass nigga do? I don't give a fuck. As long as he watch these kids. The sooner y'all realize that, the better y'all will be and eat my booty. Cause he's gonna pay up for my pain and my.
So effing you when he just left a woman. Don't know if she washed between her legs. Don't know who she slept with before. Was it protected or not? Don't know if he done ate her booty too. To come back and eat your. Then he probably don't brush his teeth, ain't scrape the bacteria and went to work. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. Like what the fuck? Do we not bother you? Long as he take care of the kids, girl. That don't even matter. Y'all just together for the kids. So that's why he put a stop and said no more, because he might be getting ready to sayonara your ass. BB all over the place. Jesus, help me, Lord, have mercy.
That's it. That's all. I mean, just because she made it like you did something. Plus, I'm overdue anyway. So
Didn't
I
do
need a good
anything.
time.
You were in sleep. She took a picture. You see how she would. Don't piss me off. See this. How did she get, my brother? How were y'all in the bed together taking a picture, but you didn't do anything? And she go, "Oh, I know. Y'all don't piss me the fuck." Playing with intelligence, bro. And she allowed this nigga to play in her face. Uh, and y'all be entertained by this shit. Y'all want that shit gonna watch your neighbors across the street. Like the fuck?
That's what we finna have. I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail. You want me to put on a wig? What you want? What you want,
You know what I'm
boy?
saying? Then now they come out, oh, what you want, Wood? You want some lingerie tonight? It's competition for her. And it's sad that she has to compete like this instead of being like, okay, I found out he's not here or we had a conversation and left it like that. But it has to be competition for her. She has to compete with the next woman for this man. No, she's not showing she's still there and still got that. Doesn't make sense because guess what? He's going to continue to do it. He hasn't done anything of redemption to even take his ass to get help or see if anything is going on so he can stop. So they can get better communication when she don't have to compete. My thing is she laying herself on the floor to compete for this man, just like she say she hit somebody's car. Let me explain something to y'all. If Wood sit here today and say he wants, and this is serious, he wants to leave Peach, I believe Peach would unalive a hoe for Wood. All these women out here unaliving females because they feel like it's a competition or the huff in the way. Y'all need to stop following her. Seriously. Cheating is mental abuse. She's abusing him too. Financial abuse. They're abusing each other. But I knew something was wrong with some of y'all when y'all look at Peach and Krishan rocking Blueface as goals. I know something ain't right with y'all in the head. It's just not.
I'm put on a wig. You want a wig? I'm gonna put on a wig. So the kids gonna eat their pizza. They're gonna get ready to go to sleep, and then we gonna have a time, a good one.
This is sad.
You
And
ready?
bitch ain't ugly.
Wow, that shit crazy.
She deserve better.
Get the pizza.
She
Get the
really
pizza.
deserve better, y'all. Like for real. It's no shame. She deserve better. Shoot, the best revenge ain't compete with no heifer. The best revenge is getting somebody that got the same shit like you got. And y'all sitting here on yachts and shit. Oh, she done lost followers. That's the best revenge. If I was her, we'll be her next nigga. We got yachts.
But who was her?
Yeah.
She in Tampa? She in Tampa? She in Spain? Let me go find her out. Hold on. Don't worry, I'm finna come over there. Cause one thing about me, I ain't scared to knock on the bitch door.
Peach, you can't be looking for me. You can't be looking for Messy Maya from Jackson Heights. You can't be. You can't be. Because I'm the wrong motherfucker. See, now, you saying you're going to knock on my door. How about
I feel like she got that gat. I feel like she got that poop, 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 poop. Don't, girl. I say this all the time. Don't put yourself in positions about no man. You either lose your life or you in jail, baby. It's not that serious. You going to this girl door. You finna put yourself where your children ain't got no mama. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Don't put yourself in positions where you locked up and he's still out here to be with somebody else, or you gone and she can pull up to that girl to be with Wood. You might as well go ahead and bow out gracefully with divorce papers, letting people who we gonna be with, baby. Ain't no way.
we meet up?
No
Let's do this for content. Let's meet up. Let's see if you can whoop me, if you could do something to me. Let's see. And after I'm done, I'm really going to fuck your man on his back.
Oh.
But who was her? She in Tampa? She in Tampa? She in Spain?
Hold on. Yeah. Wood. What? Baby, they going through the rabbit hole. They are taunting. Baby. Not Peach got Maya all riled up. Hold on. Wait. We finna be long today.
Got a husband and 9 kids versus Nessie Maya. Oh, now this right here is too funny. So y'all do know that lady with her mental patient / caregiver and them 9 children. We don't gotta speak on P Mike gently. The P Mike, but Messi Maya, that's my Lala. No, because I love her. She is so freaking funny. But Maya, I got some questions, boo. Maya, is it true that you was messing with Wood like for real? Or are you like playing Peach game? Because the people want to know, like, for real. It's like, it keep going on and on. I kind of believe it, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, what if she just getting under Peach skin or playing Peach game? But the shit is taking me out because, baby, I'm talking about we got, I don't know if the text is real. We done heard a little voice thing. Like, she took a picture of the shoe. Like, what is it? But this shit got Peach so riled up, baby. Peach is furious. But you know she don't play about that sperm donor. She don't. Man, Peach been ranting for days ever since Messy Mike came out. Like, why is Temple talk so freaking funny, bro? Like, I swear Temple be having this shit going on. It is literally my favorite. Like, you can't scroll while I seeing all this stuff.
This is crazy. Child. Like, she been having her off her head since last year. Since last August.
I'ma work faster than the motherfucker, don't it? Everybody know I don't love nothing in this world but my husband and 9 kids. And they say that my husband was out last night cheating on me. And everybody know, Wood, you go out every Friday. That's why I don't work Fridays.
Every Friday. Every Friday. Wait, here she go right here. We going to Messy Maya page. So you come out here, you talk about the gay community. They say that your son, allegedly, I don't know, if Gregory McKay is gay. You came out here talking about this girl cancer story and try to be rude to her. Then we come to find out that Wood ain't Gregory McKay daddy, allegedly. And now it's the cheat. Baby, you going down bad. You're going down bad. TikTok and Instagram, they trying to ban her money. Child.
Like I'm eating dead. Black beans, chicken, and white rice, and a roll. I got a spice.
She eat Polo Tropical, they all right. They good. Whatever. Hold on, y'all. So, wait, who is it?
I ain't got nothing to say to you. I can't even believe you. You know what? I'm too.
Child. Like I said, ain't no telling if she did who she was sleeping with. But I like Miss Maya though. I don't think Peach wanted with her. Hey girl, child. But yeah, they signed it. They got a petition going on right now that Shorty Do Wop Pop Pop need to be banned, and it's 10,000 going up. Now I don't know what the tea gonna be. I don't know, but I say this to y'all: please stop. I mean, separate yourself. And people be like, "Oh, I love Peachy, this and that." Separate yourself. Separate yourself. Because I feel like those are the same women that don't mind going through verbal or mental abuse and really are not okay. Just separate yourself. Separate yourself. If I don't like how she talked about gay people and gay people running to her aid, I don't like that. Because the gay community, the LGBTQ, already get enough. Who is this? Somebody say did that. Somebody say, dang, Peach got her own Dear Brenda song. But no, that's just how I feel. Wow. Hold on. I'm gonna try to talk about this tomorrow. Let me send this to my inbox. Separate yourself. I keep telling y'all to separate yourself from these male-centered women and pick me's. Separate yourself. Because all it is pick me. I want to be chosen. Separate yourself. So if that's not your cup of tea and you know you can't handle that type of abuse, separate yourself. Separate yourself. And then if they be manipulative or at worse than the man, separate yourself. It's okay. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing. That's your peace of mind. All right, we're going to speak on this before we get into what we finna get into. Speaking of peace of mind. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Where's my water? I'm a little thirsty. Because I got something to say. Many people not going to like what I got to say. Many people going to like what I have to say. Many people going to agree to what I have to say. Many people are going to feel like it's a shot. But baby, if the shoe fit, wear it. This is my opinion. Okay, and Tamara Jill's voice. My opinion! Now, okay. I'm going to do a recap. I'm not going to play what everybody said. I'm not going to speak on what everybody said. For the reasons that we do have some information that was confirmed. And it is what it is, right? So y'all know the truth. In Miss Season, we're friends. They have not spoken to each other almost a year. We're in a new year now, right? Now, from what I'm hearing, allegedly, from what I'm gonna use allegedly, from what I'm hearing, that Miss Season over here, she was okay. So let me tell y'all what I know for happened. And then when I heard this, I was like, what the hell you mean? Because from what I was told, I wish I could find that content creator live, because she had her on that live and it was already called out by the other older lady on the other side in their camp, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, they cult, that basically that she's not doing that. She's not talking about him, and he ain't a narcissist. Don't listen to them. Don't listen. I promise y'all I won't do that. I promise y'all that. Okay, cool. Well, it's a misunderstanding. Let's move on. That's what everybody did. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel like she struck like this at a weak moment. Shows, and I mean, first of all, Miss Season, don't threaten me with a good time, baby. Okay, I'm not saying nothing rude about you. I'm just calling you out because I'm gonna tell you why on my stance, and I'm gonna say why I feel like you're using your Christian propaganda to capitalize off of this. And I have to say, for you to wait till he's going down in his weakest moments was with him healing and what he got going on family wise was not, to me, in my opinion, is not very woman Christian like. It's very dirty, and I want to play dirty because I didn't get my way, but I want to weaponize God against everybody with this situation because I really haven't healed. And what I thought what it wasn't that. So now I got to run to the masses and start this propaganda and this mess back up because I want to do a little capitalism of my own. And I'm kind of looking at you sideways because it's giving very tap dancing to me. I've called out other people about it. I have to call you out about it. I just have to be honest. It's what it's given because it's like, let's be for real. To people to say, well, these women not lying. Let's be for real. None of their stuff came out of facts. I feel like that door was open for women to make money from being hurt. Ladies, stop doing that. Bow out gracefully. Don't say nothing. Heal, enjoy your life, and move on. From what we understand, she put out a restraining order against him allegedly, and well, it's there. I'm not gonna say allegedly, and she said that he was stalking her and all of this, but then figure out how was someone stalking you when you have really, and then come to find out that allegedly that Shorty has been basically saying that she wants to get back in contact with him, or why her, not me. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this. I don't know the truth. I'm going to say this to you as somebody, as a woman, because I want you to understand me. Stop getting around these women with low self-esteem. I don't know why. I don't know if they don't show you they got low self-esteem or they want to be picked. Stop doing that. Because it's whatever you doing with these ladies, knock them between the headboard, lifting their legs up, flipping them up, rubbing them down. Stop, sir. Stop. Don't do it no more. Vet them. I'm going to have to tell you, like I tell the girls, vet. I understand you feel like you're getting older, you're in this, different lane, and vet. Don't have anything. Say, I don't care. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. I'm celibate. I don't have sex. Don't do the bare minimum. Don't do too much. Don't show them what they can get just yet. Because you got to make sure first. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch them. Let me tell you something. The longer you don't touch them, the longer you do just enough. I'm not saying don't still not open the door, take them out, court them, stuff like that. But as long as you open the door just a little bit and not all the way, you're going to see that side. You're going to be like, oh, hold the fuck up. Wait a damn minute. Well, you know what? We said we weren't together. And if that's complicated for you, then maybe we need to, stop courting and move forward. and I want you to find what you're looking for. But that's just not it for me. And if she can't get that, oh well. Shoot, we doing the same thing around here. Same thing. But to see this happen around a time that he just lost his father, he do not have parents. And I'm gonna say this: people like to come at you when you lose both of your parents because they feel like that's your weakest moment. Be careful doing that to people, because when I tell you, baby, from experience, you're finna have a tiger or a lion at you. Stop doing that. But I do feel like she weaponized her religion, or her feeling convicted for the things she do. But I don't think she was convicted. I really don't feel like she had her conviction of it. I feel like she just felt some type of way. That's just me. Yeah, that's a good thing, because I just feel like she just, the propaganda of and y'all got to be careful with that too. I keep telling y'all, yeah, they can use God, they pray and all of that and go to therapy. Even when they say they go to therapy, if they haven't shown no change with their therapy of their conviction of what they have learned, and that means that they are not doing therapy. They're just saying that because they want somebody back in their life. And I had to realize that, because I've been doing it. But then I know my boundaries. She has no boundaries. If she did, she would have let that go, whatever, let him be happy. She go by her thing. But when you sit here and you go, oh, well, what about, and narcissist and this and that. So you're basically putting a restraining order, it sounds like to me, because he out here living his life, doing content with somebody. Girl, move on. What? Go to the movies. Miss Season, you are what, in your 40s? Girl, baby, I would be passport hopped on a jet or at the Virgin, or is it Virgin? Virgin is Virgin. It was another one. That's an adult cruise, so quicker than quick, baby. I would not be home, honey. What is home? My children are grown. I am outside. Who? Girl, please. Baby, shopping, trips, having little lunch dates with my friends, Patty Manny date. Girl, please. What are you doing? Hitting a jet, okay, you can't hit a jet. Do a little road trip, little cabin. Let me get my girls together. We have a little, girl, please. I wouldn't be watching shit. I'm sorry, come on, French. Excuse my French. I wouldn't be watching a goddamn thing. Please. Honey, please. Who? Baby, I see women in their 40s and 50s. I'm like, dang, where y'all going? Honey, it's a night out. Wait, hold on. Being freshly divorced. Oh, child, I ain't worrying about that, child. They don't care what he's doing. I get the grandkids next week. I don't got no grandkids. That's all right, but I'm finna have some fun. They are living their life, honey. Throwing bad shots and regretting it. Regretting it the next day. They are not, listen, let it go, girl. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, honey. You supposed to get cute and enjoy your life. Do you understand me? All of that, seeing what he doing and why, move on. Is really giving, I have to live this life of this walk because I can't be a single woman. Miss Season, whatever your journey is, do it, but don't weaponize God and get somebody in narcissistic or whatever you want to do and weaponize it to get somebody just to sit here and get something, because it's going to backfire, and God don't approve mess. I really need y'all to stop doing that. It really boggles me. Me and Jesus Devontae Christ, we don't like it. We don't like it, okay? But yeah, y'all, I get more information, y'all. I tell you, but from what I hear, honey, she didn't want to let him go. I mean, okay. Wait, I'm supposed to use her later. We gonna go back to her later. Speaking of convince, this line thing here. So y'all seen the Brenay. I'm gonna play a little clip. And I don't feel bad for Brenay, but we told Brenay that Tim was cheating. We got told he's not cheating on me, he loves me. The Lord saw us together. The Lord looking like, girl, I really did what you really think I would support this? Cause y'all married now? Do you no the Lord. Y'all Christian women, not all, because there's some I talk to, they'll be like, baby, but some of y'all Christian women and ladies, y'all gotta stop, like, for real, with the fit into the norm. There are women that I know that are Christians who are divorced, still living their life in Christ and taking a journey. You do not have to just marry somebody because you feel like you're going to shack up. If you're going to shack up, don't shack up. Well, thank you. Keep them out your group chat, because you sitting here messing with a married man, trying to clean it up and make it look good, and then shacking up with him when that wasn't even your husband while you were still married. Stop trying to do the cleanup aisle on aisle 55. We're tired. Like, it's really getting hypocritical. So this heifer was on here. Now, from what I heard, Tim that came out. Dr. Phil was clocking her tea, baby. We finna watch a little clips. Tim came out and said that he did cheat on Brenay. And she's sitting here trying to make it seem like they're a happy-go-lucky couple. And every time we see her on Snapchat, everybody say it looks like Brenay is about to tear up and cry. What do you think? And now she's trying to get pregnant by Tim. We're going to watch some clips, y'all. Before we get into Nikia and Liv, I need to see if I hope she'll mind reacting, but on the Liv situation. Hold on.
But Brenay says she really went viral for something very different. What she calls falling in love with man she claimed.
Hold on. Now I'm gonna say this. We know he's a Trumper. But y'all brought this man out of retirement and helped with his views as a orange lover. Now, I don't know if he still got the whoop for the man, but we seen that, right? That was his friend. So y'all helped him with his views, child. But Brenay, I hope you know. I hope you understand. Nobody likes you. And they just watching. But here we go.
Was already at the end of his marriage. A romance that now has her staring down a $1.75 million court judgment. In North Carolina, a little-known law called, quote, alienation of affection is suddenly front-page news, and Brenay's case puts it to the test. Is she the villain in a broken marriage, or the poster child for an old-fashioned law colliding with a modern online love story? I'm guessing you think it's the latter. You think that this is just a modern online love story.
Absolutely.
You don't think you're a homewrecker?
No, I know I'm not.
How do you know that?
Because one, I know that the marriage was already done. This is not the first rodeo, as I stated in court. This is the second time their marriage did not work. Well, this is the second and last time. So I know for sure that I'm not the reason that their marriage could not recover again. So
let's get the facts.
Okay.
And then you can, because here's what I want to do. I'm 100%. I want you to have an opportunity to tell your story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? 100%. This is not an ambush, anything of the sort, but let's get the facts.
Yes.
When this relationship started, the one that's being contested in court,
Mm-hmm.
were you married?
Yes.
Okay.
Separated. Yeah.
But you were married?
Yes.
Legally married?
Legally married.
Okay. Was he married?
Legally married. Yes.
In the eyes of the state, you were married
Mm-hmm.
to somebody not Tim.
Yes.
And Tim was married to somebody not you.
Correct.
So the two of you were in legal marriages to somebody not each other.
Correct.
And you got into a relationship with each other.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an affair.
After separation.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
but you got into a relationship with each other, which is an extramarital affair in the eyes of the law.
In the eyes of the law, after separation.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
And really, I'm going to let you get to that in full context. But you were both married.
Yes.
And you started seeing each other.
Mm-hmm.
And having
we started seeing each other months later, not immediately.
Okay. But you were still married.
Yes.
Both of you were separated, but still married.
Correct.
So he wasn't staying at home.
No, he was not.
Okay. But don't you have videos in his marital home?
Yes, I do. Inappropriate videos.
In his marital home?
Correct.
What's he doing there if he's separated?
So that is, okay. So can I now explain it? How?
Well, we don't have the facts yet.
Right.
We'll get to the explanation. I'm just trying to get the facts.
No, yes. There were 2 inappropriate videos created. I was under the influence of alcohol.
Y'all. I'm back. Yeah. She does. And he got this transcript. So for her to sit here and lie to him and say she never had anything going on with him in that girl's house, and we seen it in text messages, and we saw it on the transcript and stuff like that, what was done. It was also spoke on of the videos. Ain't nobody lying on her. She did. She lied.
Okay.
As I stated in court.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it was in his marital
Correct.
home. But he's supposedly separated, but he was in his marital home.
No, that was before separation.
Okay. So you did have an affair with him before he was separated.
Exactly. Watch how she lied, because she just said it.
The context of the videos, no.
Yes.
So you weren't having an affair then?
No.
Yes.
Okay. You were just over there being inappropriate.
I was over there. I can say yes, over there being inappropriate. There was 2 videos that.
Y'all see how her truth, she finally slowly coming out telling the truth. Now she was being inappropriate. Brenay, you was sleeping with that man in that girl house. That girl ain't got a lies in the text messages. You just did a video and said, oh, I like the way he make my yoni feel. Oh, I like how you do this. I can't wait to be your wife. Come on now. Come on, man.
Were shared in court that were inappropriate. I can say yes.
What I haven't seen them, so tell me what they were.
Well, one of the videos that was recorded, I went over there initially because I was going through my own issues in my marriage. Okay.
And you thought you'd take it up with somebody else's husband?
So no, that's not true.
Yes.
I was there as that we were all close. All of us were close. So no one knew about my issues in my marriage other than my the opposing party and Tim. So they knew that I was going through issues in my marriage. I didn't want to initially go there, but it led me to go there. They were okay with me going. She reached out, said it was okay. So I was there for a week.
What you said, it led me to go in there. What's the it?
So Tim and his wife, they allowed me to stay at their home.
Okay.
For that week.
Okay.
During that week, I'm not a drinker. I'm not an alcoholic. I did drink. I was under the influence, and I took Tim's phone and I created a video of myself talking gibberish in the video. That was one. It was inappropriate. Absolutely.
What were you saying?
If I can recall, I couldn't wait to be Mrs. Montague, which I am now. It was a lot of like, oh, I love you. These type of videos. That was what I said in the video. About Tim.
You're his husband.
Yes. About Tim.
While you were staying in her house.
Correct. As I stated, I'm not ashamed. It was inappropriate. And I stated to that in court. It was very inappropriate. That was one of the videos.
Okay.
The second video was I was in the bathroom filming myself brushing my teeth.
Shaking her
Tim
ass.
came behind me.
Shaking her ass.
And
she was shaking her butt. Shaking her butt. Somebody said Jerry would have said, let's bring out Devin and Akira. Listen, rest in peace to Uncle Jerry Springer, because Uncle Jerry Springer, he was, listen, Uncle Jerry was like, let's bring him out. Uncle Jerry would have had everybody sitting across from each other. Now, Akira probably didn't come because of the fact is that, you know, she is pregnant, which is respect, and I wish her nothing but double love and a safe delivery, and I'm so happy for her. But yeah, she would have. I think if she wasn't pregnant, her and her now fiance would have been there. He would have been right there supporting his woman as he always do, unlike that baby daddy. But I mean, it is what it is. Period.
Did a little dance, and that was the end of that video. So again, yes, 2 inappropriate videos.
Were you dressed?
Yes, I was dressed. I was fully clothed.
Okay.
So those are the 2 videos.
Checking.
Yes, those are the 2 videos that were inappropriate, and I am proud enough to walk in my truth about those, and they were inappropriate, yes. But that does not mean that I slept with him, which I didn't. I didn't sleep with him.
What?
That doesn't mean that I had an affair with him. Those were just inappropriate videos that was created in which his ex-wife knew about.
Devin heard y'all in the other room the night before he went home to Akira. He stayed the night. Devin heard it. Devin heard it through the wall. What are you talking about? Devin heard y'all. And Devin was trying to get in contact with Akira about it. Girl, the lies. Go ahead.
Those videos before the lawsuit came out.
Okay. But you had sex with him before.
No.
I thought y'all were
no.
in high school.
Okay, so yes, in high school, yes. We had a relationship in high school. And yes, we were intimate in high school.
Okay.
So
okay, Paul, she just confirmed that. Remember when it was said that Tim said that him and he hooked her up with Devin because he know for a fact that Brenay and her sister were to get around girls, right? They were to get around girls. That could be the girl that took his V card because that's the same one that took his V card. So it was said that he lost his V card to Brenay. Yeah, allegedly. He lost his V card to Brenay, and that's why he hooked Devin up with Brenay, because Brenay was easy, and he remember hearing about how easy they was, and Devin was a virgin at the time, and she's the best girl for him to lose his virginity to, because exactly what was said. He said that. Yeah, he told Akira that, and Akira repeated what was said. So if Akira ain't lying, because if Akira was lying, she would be under oath. Akira didn't lie. Akira didn't lie.
We closed that chapter and remained friends. And then we both did what we, remarried other people, married, whatever. And that's how our relationship, we were high school sweethearts.
Oh, y'all in high school?
Yes, it is. That's kind of cringy. Those are old pictures, but yes, that is us in high school. Loved him. We were madly in love with each other, but it just didn't work out. We were young. So then we went on to be with other people. And so we were intimate back then.
Okay.
But not during the course of their marriage, him being in the home.
Okay.
Before legally separated. Yeah.
So in January of 24.
Yes.
So almost 2 years ago, you signed a lease and you identified him as your boyfriend.
So that is where the mix-up is. I signed my lease. I never put emergency contact down. Tim moved in with me, I would say around September, November, around that course of the time, fall-ish. And I put him down as my emergency contact because he was my boyfriend at the time. So yes.
In the fall of 23?
24.
But in January 24, according to Akira's attorney, you executed a lease identifying him as your boyfriend.
That was updated. That was not the first lease. I only could have a copy of the updated lease. So that's why he's named as my boyfriend, because at that time he became my boyfriend July 6th of 2024.
So you went in July, you went back and said, let me have that lease I signed in January. I
No,
want to fill in and put him as my boyfriend.
no, that's not how it worked. I needed an updated lease, right? So my first lease that I signed had no emergency contact on it, right?
Uh-huh.
So I put him on the lease after he moved in with me. So around September, like I said, fall-ish is when I added him on the lease as my boyfriend, not before. I signed my lease in January. There was no copy of that lease. They updated the lease because I needed to go to the leasing office. So that's why it's on the lease. But
Okay.
of course, it was spun to that point.
All right. Then in March,
Mm-hmm.
Akira and Tim were legally separated.
Yes, March 5th.
Then in May, she files a lawsuit against you.
Correct.
And then in August, Akira and Tim divorced.
Correct.
And then in March of this year, you and your husband filed for divorce. And then in September this year, you married Tim.
Yes.
So y'all are married.
Yes, we are.
How's it going?
Amazing.
Okay.
She lied.
But then
She lied like
2
hell.
months later,
Mm-hmm.
you got a verdict against you for $1,750,000.
Yes,
That had to be a shocker.
it was.
And that's against
I
you,
like
not
him.
Tim.
Right.
Well, coming up, we're going to meet Brenay's new.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna play part 2. This is the only way we can start watching stuff like this, without me being in trouble. Exactly. Child, she know exactly what she was doing. Shout out to LeKay Blue. I'm gonna go and see what Robinetta had to say after this because we know she has.
Well, Brenay's new husband, Tim, has been all over the headlines as a man whose affair helped trigger a $1.75 million judgment under North Carolina's rare alienation of affection law. And tonight we're going to hear directly from Tim about what was really happening in his marriage, his relationship with Brenay, and how it led to this hefty verdict. Welcome, Tim.
Thing about me being her manager
It's a lie. Yeah.
Okay, that's what this is your chance to clear everything.
Yeah.
So you didn't work at the same place?
No, never. I've been an influencer for 5 years.
Yeah.
Brenay brought her wobbly big titty tail up here and said Tim was her manager. Nobody said that but Brenay. So Brenay, you just called yourself a liar because you wobble your big titty ass up here and you came out and said yourself that Tim was your manager in a video because of the fact was that you were seen more with Tim than he was with his wife and Devin. So that's what everybody thought in their mind, Boo Kitty, that you and Tim were messing around and moving him out the way for Devin. And nobody lied about that. Nobody lied but you, baby. You the one that brought yourself to this Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter internet, and Solange and Blue and Ashanti. We're gonna put Ashanti in there because Ashanti, you know, she be bringing it too now. Miss Travel. And you set your tail there on these folks' internet, and you decide to sit yourself there and say in your brain, in your mind, that basically, may I go more, y'all? That he was your manager. We pulled that up when you was going to goddamn Sephora for some makeup. And he was supposed to be home when we saw him sitting more by you than you sitting by Devin. And Devin was your husband then. Please stop lying to Dr. Phil.
Right. So before that, I was a substitute teacher. We didn't work together at
Okay.
all.
And what kind of work do you do?
So now I sell fitness programs, and I'm also a personal trainer.
All right.
Boy.
You never worked the same place at the same time?
Never.
Okay. So you guys were an item in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Cute couple.
Thank you.
And that was how long ago?
20.
Or 13
13
or
or 14.
Yeah.
He asked me to be his girlfriend on my actual birthday.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
Was there a point at which you said to Brenay, my marriage is over, done, kaput, zip, out of here, done? and I want to be in a relationship with you?
I mean, she was present for a lot of what happened in my marriage. So like she said, we were close. We all spent some time together. So she would see like the toxic environment, and she played mediator to a lot of situations.
Uh-huh.
Oftentimes, if the children were there, she was like comforting the children. We were just yelling and all that stuff that we did. But she saw a lot of how it just fell apart.
The reason why she comforted the children, bird brain boy, Lord Jesus help me. The reason why she comforted the children because y'all was sleeping around. If you wasn't sleeping with her, I really don't think she would have that much entitled to the children. She would keep it as a friendship auntie level. The reason why she saw so much because she was part of the problem when Akira was telling you, hey, she's a problem. No, she's not in your brain. So I'm not understanding why you're trying to uphold her now. The truth is out. Y'all can stop lying. You can stop lying. Like Troy and Zuri, like we told Troy and Zuri, y'all can stop lying. You can stop lying, baby. You ain't got to keep lying.
How long were you married to?
Your mom?
5 years. But we were separated. Within that 5 years, we were separated for a month and a year and a couple months. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you marry Akira?
So, backstory. Her and I started dating in 2018. And my family, I grew up struggling. So, I went into moving with her in 2018. There was a situation, she had roommates. There was a situation where...
Were you in love with her?
No.
Never?
No.
And do y'all have children together?
Yes, sir.
But he ain't in love with her.
6 and 4.
6 and 4?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yeah, so, there was a conflict with her roommates. We had to move as soon as possible. I was waiting on my living situation to get together. So, we were calling around, and my dad actually said to us,
Now, he's skipping over the part that's not true. He's skipping over the part that Akira grandmother and mother made sure that they had somewhere to stay. Akira mother and grandmother made sure he had a car. Akira mother and grandmother had put him through college, helped with the mother. So they leached off Akira family. That's that. He not telling that. Dr. Phil had already read up on this already, which I'm glad he did his homework because now he's asking the hard questions.
Mom actually said to us, you guys can live with us rent-free if you get married 90 days, within 90 days.
That's not true.
Huh?
And at the time, I was under the impression that she had nowhere to go. This is what she told me. She had nowhere to go. She had no family here other than her mom, and I believe her aunt. Her mom had some foster children in a 3-bedroom home. They had different rooms, so she couldn't go back home.
Well, so it was a marriage of convenience, is what you're saying?
100%.
That's a bad decision, but I can understand what you're saying. But then why would you have children with somebody that was just a marriage of convenience? This is just a rent thing.
Yeah.
It's a terrible reason to get married.
Absolutely.
But then you had 2 children with her?
Yeah.
Somebody that's just a roommate?
So
to get free rent?
Right.
So the first child, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but her and I were intimate, and I exited the room, came back in, and she was sitting upside down. Said that up to that point.
Robin, I hope you see this, and I hope you talk to your client and tell her he don't need to see them kids. Yeah, he lying. He don't need Robin Netta. I know y'all be like, the kids got no. He's very toxic. I don't even think he's seen his kids when he was supposed to. And he's not paying child support. I'm so serious. Like, I put a petition in. I'm sorry. Ain't no way you finna make it seem like my kids were a mistake to trap you or to make sure you stay to marry me. No.
She didn't get pregnant, so she wanted to see if she would get pregnant that way.
So you didn't mean to get pregnant?
No. And
but you know how this works, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
puts his and hers and then
yeah, you're right.
And she
you know how that works.
Yes, sir.
And so you did that, and Boom, surprise.
Yeah.
And then you came back in and she was standing on her head? Or
She was like backside against the headboard, just sitting upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure it stuck.
Now I want y'all to remember this, because when it's Brenay's turn, I want to see how much she gonna laugh, because he gonna say the same thing about her.
Guess so. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you didn't expect that?
No, I was like, what the freak are you doing?
Okay. That's one.
Yeah. The second was a complete surprise. Like, she fell at some place, had to go to the doctor. They were gonna do an x-ray, and they were like, ma'am, you're pregnant. At this time, I was living on campus.
So she fell down and got pregnant. I hate it when that happens.
No.
I hate it when that happens. So that she fell down and got pregnant.
No.
Did she fall down in a sperm bank?
Now remind y'all, Akira said she almost lost her life giving birth to her second daughter. Well, her second child. I think it's a little girl. She almost lost her life, and they're sitting here joking, saying that she made a lie about being pregnant. Or getting pregnant. Or trapping him like he was so important.
What,
No.
Where did she fall?
I mean, at the time, I was living on campus. I was in college, Barton College in Wilson.
Yeah.
And I was going back and forth every weekend. So I can't tell you, whatever, but that's how we found out that she was pregnant.
Okay. According to
she just smiled.
Tim's ex-wife's complaint, she says the marriage was loving and that she was a devoted spouse. Now, nobody has a good day every day, but she says that this was a loving relationship. So I'm going to let Tim, and he says he has a witness to the contrary, explain that. Witness. She's not here to give her side of it, but I just did. So we'll let them respond to her version that she gave in court. Well, Brenay's new husband, Tim, has been on Brenay, who are now married for 3 months.
Just about
3
September
months?
11th. Yeah, is when we got married. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got married on 9/11.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Prophetic. When did the verdict come in?
November. Help me out, babe. I don't remember.
Like almost early November, close to mid-November. So we were.
Was it after you got married?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is like a wedding present.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't claim that, but I guess.
So you, surprise, had 2 kids with somebody that was just kind of a sharing the rent with you and making you miserable.
I wouldn't just say that. I wouldn't say, she was just a roommate. And at the end of the day, we were married. I'm just saying that the marriage was not in all of how it's presented.
They were good times, though, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say, but we didn't I think we've gone on one date. We went on one date while we were married. Throughout that time, went on one trip, another trip to with her family, but we didn't do things that any young family or young married couple would do. I mean, if anything, it was just toxic.
Yeah.
It was toxic.
Did you ever go to counseling?
No, sir.
Did she try to get you to go to counseling?
After we decided to divorce and separate.
Yeah, so when it hit the rock, she said, hey, let's work on this. And you said, not interested?
No.
So she did ask you to go, but you didn't want to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And she made an attempt to reconcile, but it was over for you?
I mean, it depends on what you call an attempt. A lot of it was, now that I see it, a lot of it was a lot of manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
In ways of hey, feel bad for me and let's get this together.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally, just knowing this overall situation, I was just through. I was through.
Yeah. Now you said, why is she picking on you?
Yes.
Because he's had other girlfriends. Why is she suing them?
Yes, I guess she would say allegedly he cheated on her multiple times and never filed any type of alienation of affection. What is it about me? It was always my question.
So he cheats serial cheater. So why pick you out of the crowd?
Allegedly, yes.
Yeah. So have you allegedly cheated with other women?
Mm-hmm.
I would say yeah. I wasn't faithful, but I didn't like physically go and do all this other stuff. No, I didn't do all that. So I guess cheating, yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be a yes.
Yes.
So
overall, yes.
would this be more than 10 or
No.
less than 20?
Less than 20.
Less than 20?
Less than 10 actually.
Less than 10?
Yes. Yeah. No. I didn't sleep with anyone during the course of me and her marriage. No. Anyone other than her? No, I didn't.
What did you do with them?
Entertainment?
Talk. Yeah. Entertain. Talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chatted them up?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You ain't
must be a hell of a conversationalist.
I guess.
So you just get these girls and just go out and chat them
I mean,
up?
it wasn't like, oh, I had a lineup of a bunch of females. No. I mean, if it was anybody to, hit me up about whatever, I would just communicate. Nothing crazy though, like no images shared and all that good stuff. Now, like I said, we were separated before.
Yeah.
Her and we lived in 2 different counties, almost 2 hours apart.
Yeah.
So that time.
But yet you still had the discipline to just chat them up instead of roll them up.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, during that time, I was just doing what I wanted to do.
Really? You never?
No. No, sir.
Yeah. You afraid you'd come in and be upside down or something? I mean, where did this discipline come from when you didn't have it with her?
Well, it's 2 different situations though. Now, when it came to her, me and my ex, we were through. There was no recovering. There was no recovering. There was no coming back from that.
Just done.
It's done.
Okay. Now, you've seen a lot of stuff about you on the internet, right?
Yes, I did.
Because I got a big question about why they're focused on you and not you.
That has always been my question.
Well, I got it too. We'll drill down on that and see.
Because Brenay does all the
and Brenay, who are now married for 3 months.
Just about
3
September
months,
11th. Yeah, so we got married. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got married on 9/11.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Prophetic. When did the verdict come in?
November.
What pathetic is.
Help me out, babe. I don't remember.
It's like almost early November, close to mid-November. So we were.
Was it after you got married?
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is like a wedding present.
Pretty much.
I don't even know what prophetic
I wouldn't
is,
claim
y'all.
that, but.
And here's just one example from Nia Perry. Let's just say she's not on Team Brenay.
Chills ain't moving no one.
All the people at the courthouse said that Akira won and that Brenay was ordered to pay her $1.5 million in damages. Hell yeah. For all the people that say that Akira had no business filing because it was just cheating. It's just cheating. Let it go. No. Akira is setting a standard. You're not going to keep on treating women like nothing and think you're not going to get no type of consequences from it. You're not going to continue treating children like they're disgusting. I'm so happy for Akira. I'm so proud of Akira. I feel so vindicated for Akira. I've been through some of the same stuff that Akira has, and I know so many other women have.
The reason why Brenay probably cried after this was because the things she put Akira through, from her family talking about her, stalking her, posting her children, and numerous of other things, because she got Tim to prove a point to Akira. Congratulations, your wedding present was $1.75 million, baby. And I think you might need to pay up.
Her story is so inspirational.
What do you think about that?
Keyword that she said in her video is she went through something as similar as Akira. So it's easy for her to make that video and point fingers at me without actually knowing the facts. Just because someone files something doesn't mean it's always.
And we're supposed to be your friend.
And she doesn't know you.
No, she does not.
Doesn't know the facts.
No.
She just knows what she's seen and heard on
from
the internet. We all know the internet's true.
I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what does a bad day of comments, direct messages, or threats look like for you?
Why haven't you jumped off a bridge and died? Why are you still breathing? Can't you just get why are you like a lot of the
Sorry, y'all. Somebody done gifted her something for that. So just be mindful. But you know where she about to go. Another thing is Brenay, let me see.
I hate you so much. I hate you. Like it's a lot of those.
So she was really blurring it out. First of all, nobody's telling Brenay they hate her. Hey, Miss Lasonda, nobody's telling Brenay that she should do this. Nobody's saying that stuff to Brenay. What they're saying in her comments is that how she feel with that cheating husband of hers. Oh, he didn't buy you that cake you wanted. He got that little old cake for you. That's what they saying to Brenay. They're not telling her hateful stuff. Oh, when you go have Akira money. That's what they saying.
Comments in my DMs, emails. Yeah.
Well, and how do you respond to that internally? How does that affect you?
I can honestly say most times it hurts.
Oh, girl, them tears ain't moving nobody, girl.
What do you say to yourself when you read that sort of thing?
Oh, girl.
I don't agree with it. I just wish that people gave me enough grace that they give the victims.
Brenay, you taunted that girl and you talked smack about that girl. You had your family talk junk about that girl. That girl couldn't say nothing. You did the same to Devin. They could not say anything. Akira got taunted. Everything because of you by your little bird brain followers that you still got. You sat there and posted her kids. You sat there and was rubbing all that in her face. You sat there and thought it was funny that girl was hurt. You laughed at that girl and we caught it on. You laughed at that girl. Congratulations. Now you're in her seat. Hey, Needy. Congratulations. You laughed at Akira Payne. You didn't once sit here and say it was wrong. You didn't do none of that. You laughed at that girl. You didn't, man, when I say we saw how you laughed at her, you taunted her, you kept doing all, yeah, she built her content on Akira. Akira had to go a full year not saying anything. Then you tried to prolong the lawsuit. Akira had lost a child because of y'all mess. Akira, grandma got shoved because of you. You were supposed to be her friend, girl. Girl, say them tears, girl. I don't see nothing rolling down her face. Them tears ain't moving nobody, honey.
Especially without knowing me. Because a lot of this stuff is still lies and fabricated.
Yeah.
No, that's not what the court documents say.
My belief is,
and the evidence,
I don't care whether somebody agrees with what you've done or not done. There's no place for that kind of thing. There's no place for that kind of hate and vitriol from people that
go to her
don't know you
and
all. And I hope you turn a deaf ear to that kind of thing. And those are just keyboard bullies and
absolutely
people that are out there
are miserable with their own life.
But when you see those hateful comments about her and telling her to go kill herself, get hit by a bus, go die.
What?
Do you feel guilty?
Brenay.
In a sense. Not in a way of
Brenay. Exactly. Now she's sitting over here. Exactly. That's what's wrong with her. Brenay. I can go to them comments. They're not saying that. Oh my God. Brenay need to stop lying. That is not what what? That girl ain't sitting there saying that. Nobody said that. I'm going to tell, you know what? Let me see if I can pull it up. That is not what they saying. Let me go to her page. I'm going to show y'all. Because she just lied. Hold on, y'all. Let me let that play while I find her page. Because she didn't say that.
You know, well, let me not say
Knee
that.
deep,
Yes,
Miss
at
Rod
times,
got a
yes.
message for you.
Are you online?
Yes,
Do
yes,
you
sir.
get blasted?
Absolutely.
What do they say to you?
It's not as bad as her.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, because she's made out to be the villain in the story.
All
Why do
right,
you
we
think
can
that is?
pause. Hold on. Let me
Bitterness.
show y'all.
It's easy to.
Let me show y'all, because that's not what's going on. I'm finna show y'all proof. I'm sitting here looking at the comments, y'all. So these are the comments she gets. You take up half of the screen every time you hit record. You haven't noticed. The room is clean. We was in Dallas, English. Oh, she was here. Oh, Lord. Is Steve Wilkos offer you Chipotle and iced coffee? Will you confess your sins? You know you could have let Tim go to that game. Are you taking Akira money? How do you go from talking about perfume to talking about being on the toilet? More Mr. and Mrs. 1.7 million and 3.3 million. Y'all don't need to be going nowhere else. What were you doing in my city? See? But they're bullying her. They're bullying her. They're bullying her. All they saying is she too big. Where do y'all see anything about unaliving? Give me some grace like do your other victims, like you do your other victims. Texas don't want you here. She's not getting death. I'd be so mad. I'm sorry, but if I was Akira, me and the ghost would have been turning you every way and loose in the name of Jesus. They're not doing. There is no hate. All they saying is, I'm glad to see you got money to travel. Because you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad to see you got money to travel. Because guess who's suing them for another 1.75 million? Devin. So, I mean,
To make someone a villain when you want to hide from taking accountability. You know, and even to this day, it's a lot of things that happens, behind the scenes in our personal lives when it comes to when it still comes to Akira and the children. I can't say much and I won't say much, but it's still a lot of things that goes on with that. And I mean, honestly, I feel like there's no reason for it.
Why do you think the guy gets a pass?
Because it's typical guy behavior to just
no,
cheat and do all that stuff. So,
you both
You
don't
guys
get
just
a
get
pass. The things I see they say about them two, they do not. He doesn't get a pass. Don't make up no lie and say that Akira bother y'all. Akira is pregnant with a whole nother man baby. So that let me know that Tim is in his feelings because he could not get Akira back when he felt like it, and she's now moved on engaged with another man.
easier path.
I don't agree with it, but yes, unfortunately, in society, that's how it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't seem right, does it?
No, it doesn't. Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, you've mentioned children in this, and we're going to talk about that because I think they're the ones that can pick up the tab here for all of this.
Yeah.
And I think we need to turn some attention to that. And here's just one example from Nia Perry. There are children involved in this love triangle.
Yeah.
There were close to 700 pieces of evidence in this case.
Yeah, he did try to get back with her. When they first got divorced, when he got with Brenay and left, he did sleep with her. Slept with Akira that one time, but then Akira stopped doing it, and then after all of that, Akira is now pregnant with another man's baby. The guy that she's been with like for not that long. They've been together for a little minute, and he found out when they did, who was it, Tamron Hall, that she was expecting, and he was upset. He got upset about it. And Brenay was in that man chat in his comments. Brenay went on, she didn't comment, she went on the post to say that she was in his comments and he liked it her first. So Brenay tried to double back and backdoor Kira again. And what he said, this ain't that. And he went to Robinetta, told her about it, showed it to her, and put out a thing for her not to do it. And then Tim tried to take up for her.
Trial. Some of it I've seen, and I'm really curious if y'all are having a relationship and both of you are legally married, even if separated, and you've made the point that we were both separated, but you're still legally married and there are children involved. Why would you go so public on social media with posts about the relationship?
See, that's one thing. Since me being an influencer, as you said, I do post my life for the most part. That's one thing that I do regret. I regret posting so soon. Like I'm looking at it as me hanging out with him, his sister, and me and my family, and we're just all hanging out, even with the other parties, and it's innocent. Most of my videos are innocent, but they turned the innocent videos into something and made it as if we were dealing with each other during those times and those courses. But again, I do regret. That's one of the only things I do regret, is posting a lot of videos so soon, just to think that the internet was going to accept it, and it turned and backfired.
And did you post his children online?
Yes. Yes.
I had a couple Yes, I had a couple videos with everyone. Me, Tim, his ex, Mike. We were all involved, even with the children. But outside of like him and I being together, I didn't post the children at all.
Did you post videos of the two children without permission?
Yes.
I always get permission from her or from him.
That's not true.
I never would.
In the court documents, baby, it said that she didn't get permission, and she also posted the picture with them on video, because what it said was that Akira could not post, Brenay couldn't, and Tim, and she did it anyway with the children uniforms on at Chili's, and they were starting to show up at the children's school. Lying again.
I would never do anything that spiteful to post the children.
You did.
I'm not saying you did it spitefully.
Yeah, I know.
You just put them up when y'all were out doing something.
Yeah, so no, I didn't. I always will have permission to post. Yeah.
You're representing yourself now?
Yes, I was representing myself in a case. Yeah.
In the underlying case, have you ever had a lawyer in any of this?
No. Well, yes, I did, but not anymore. When it came down for trial, I did not have an attorney. No.
So you were pro se in this. You represented yourself the whole time.
Yes.
Do you regret that?
Honestly, no. It was an experience, and it was a wild one. I learned a lot during this trial.
Well, it's a pretty expensive lesson.
Yeah.
You've been to court once, represented yourself, and you didn't do very well.
Well, I feel like I did very well. In my opinion,
you did.
I feel like I did very well, even though the outcome is what it is as of right now. I still take pride in me representing myself, because a lot of people probably wouldn't be able to do it. They would have gave up or backed out a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also wasn't by choice, though.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't by choice. I didn't have the money for an attorney.
Okay. We reached out to Akira's attorney, Robinetta Jones, and here's what she had to say. The central focus of this case was not monetary recovery. It was centered on the acknowledgement of wrongful conduct. It was about confronting betrayal. It was about restoring dignity and ensuring that actions result in appropriate consequences. Our client elected to pursue this legal avenue to bring the truth to light, to address the injuries sustained, and to ensure that such destructive conduct was not dismissed as inconsequential. I'll get your reaction to that here in just a minute. Kira's attorney further stated, Ms. Kennard utilized her online presence to document the relationship, express disrespect toward our client, publicly post images of the minor children without our client's consent and publicly
Right.
display her affair with a married individual. And that completes the statement from the law offices of Robinetta B. Jones, who represented Akira in these proceedings. What's your reaction to her statement? She said it wasn't about money.
This was fully about money. Again, as I stated before, if it wasn't about money, they both knew I was an influencer. So they had some idea, like she has the publicity, try to do whatever we can do. Her client and the whole team, as I stated on the news at WREL, her consent was given.
No, it was
One.
not.
Two, I never embarrassed her client whatsoever. Three, this was solely about money. This was solely about publicity. This was solely just about.
Now, remind you, it was for publicity for Brenay. Brenay said, put in a thing that she wanted to be public. Akira say she didn't because she didn't want nobody to know. But when Brenay put in that she wanted to be public and Brenay brought herself on the internet running her mouth, that's when. So Brenay has to give herself all the pat on her back for this because this is what she wanted. She started this.
Trying to embarrass me as who I am I have my own platform. I built my own platform, so this was fully about that. It's not about her being humiliated. No one knew about her. One, two, also, they know that him and I didn't start a romantic relationship until after the date of separation, which is legally in North Carolina.
You're
North Carolina
delusional.
set rule
He is
states
a clown.
you can
He didn't talk
legally
that girl
be
shit.
with anyone you want to be with, even if it's right or wrong. You can be with anyone you want to be with after the date of separation.
Mm-hmm.
We started romantic relationship after the date of separation. Yes, I know that there were inappropriate videos made in which I came to her client about, and her client also came to me about and apologized. As I stated also in court, we've had a conversation amongst those inappropriate videos, and I was under the impression everything was okay. But then when the lawsuit came, I was completely shocked because we've had a conversation.
You provided some text that we can't show because I don't want to mess up the appeal or the court proceedings, anything at all. But you represented as proof of her giving permission.
Yes.
And I didn't read those as permission at all. It was just acknowledgement that it was going on, but not permission to proceed.
In the text message that I provided was her talking about the consent that she gave. In the end of the message, she said, it was a test and y'all failed miserably. That's what she's referring to. There was a conversation had between her and I, and also Tim. We all had a conversation about what's our next moves. She informed me, she told me that she wanted me to be with Tim because she knew that her marriage was over and they were done. The divorce was happening. And she said, I trust you, Brenay, and I want you to be with Tim because I know that my children will be safe with you because I trust you with my children. I trust that you will take care of Tim because I could not take care of him.
That's
his
not
heart,
what she said.
Spiritually, emotionally, physically, all of these things. We've had conversations about that.
Wow, that's very magnanimous.
Yeah.
Okay. Final questions coming.
He know that's a lie. That is not what she said. Akira said was acknowledging that she knew. When she said, well, when she said, remember what she just said, all right? So she didn't say all of that. Akira was like, y'all doing a bad testing of showing me that y'all together. That's exactly what she said. Because guess who was with Brenay all the time? Tim. Child. All right, we got one more.
Tim, as toxic as things were with Akira, are you surprised she was this gracious in telling her, hey, y'all go be happy?
Yes. It was weird. I overheard the conversation. We were all planning to go to another place in North Carolina, Greenville, North Carolina, to apartment hunt for Akira. And I overhear a conversation and she's like, I hear her saying, you guys should be together, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, nah, it's not having this conversation. And then they call me in the room, and the first thing that Kira says to me is, Tim, I found your wife. And I'm like, what? She's like, I found your wife. Brenay is meant to be your wife.
I don't think
Who said that?
Akira, she
what
said
you
this
call it.
to me. She's like, Brenay is meant to be your wife. She's God sent. It's a reason that you guys keep coming back together. You guys have a special bond and all this other stuff. And I remember specifically that conversation ending, and then her and I went to have our own separate conversation. And yeah, I was crying in her face. I'm like, there's no way that you're saying. She was like, this is
No, it is BS. But my question is, if you didn't love Akira and Akira was your roommate, why were you crying when she said for you to move on? Because that's who you want to be with. What she said was, yeah, go ahead and be with her because y'all doing a bad job acting like y'all not together. We heard what was said. They were doing a bad job because he wanted to be with Brenay. So what you crying for? No, you just full of it.
letting you go.
Yeah, that's 1 out of 1.
Mind you, all of this happened before the lawsuit was even filed.
Yeah. Is there anything you want people to know about you? Final statement, I'll let you make it.
Yes. One thing I can say is I follow my heart. I follow my heart. I am a kind, gracious person, and I am not a villain. Did I do inappropriate things? Was I proud of everything that I have done throughout the situation? No. But I've learned throughout this whole entire thing that God still extends his grace and his mercy. And I strongly wish that everyone else saw it like that. Nobody in this story is the victim. Everyone did some, crazy stuff. However, I can say that I've learned from all of my mistakes, and I just want to move on and be happy in my life without being dragged as this homewrecker, this Jezebel, and all of these things. I'm not that person. And people who actually know me in person or been around me long enough, they're not biased. They will understand that I am Brenay. Like, I'm funny. I'm cool to be around. I have a big heart. Because even throughout this, I felt extremely bad that everything had to be like this, So I am Brenay. I love my husband. I love those 2 babies that come with him. I'm a family-oriented type of person.
And you do acknowledge the problem was you loved him while he was still somebody else's husband.
Well, not necessarily.
Separated, but somebody else's husband.
I've always had love for Tim, but never romantic feelings for him until we got together.
While he was still married, but separated.
Legally married.
Yeah, but separated.
And legally separated,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's your point.
Yes.
You say that was over. They just hadn't filled out the paperwork.
Once you separate from someone and you're not going to sleep with them and you're not in their home with them, I don't see it as a bad thing. Everybody moved on. My ex, he moved on. He was in a relationship. She moved on. She's in a relationship. Why is it that it's a problem for me to do that? I don't understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to be clear on.
Yeah.
All right. I want to thank Brenay and Tim for sharing their story. No matter how unhappy someone is, look, their partner did not make them cheat. The decision to have an affair belongs 100% to the person who strays. Now, if you want,
Dr. Phil, I know you believe in them, and that's technically not what an alienation of affection is. There was proof that Brenay knew he was married and still cocked her legs up like a pistol at an open night titty bar to Tim. That's what that is, sir.
Out of a relationship, my advice to you is to be transparent about it and leave. Now, both of them say they did. They separated. They had gone on.
They look
the paperwork hadn't been worked out, but they say they were transparent and they had moved on. You can make up your own minds about that. As toxic as things were,
all right, so we're gonna see what Robinetta had to say, and then we're gonna get off these lying devils. This is so funny. Somebody made a rap.
So I've been home, and since I've been home, I've been able to watch a lot of TV and draft a lot of documents because I am not interrupted. So that's a good thing. And so I've been home, and
Somebody finna Miss Robin say you not finna lie. You not finna lie. We finna go to it, y'all. We finna go to it. Miss Robinetta say she's not finna. They finna not sit here and lie on public TV. She say I got the receipts. Hold on. We gonna pause to read. Listen, this the transcript. Akira wasn't playing with her. I'm finna read it to y'all. We gonna be a little long today. Cause we gonna make it to Joey and Liv and Nika. We got a couple of videos. Y'all get 2-3 hours. I've been missing for a week. We gonna make it work today. Listen, can you tell me a little bit about when you found out you were pregnant? Akira. Oh, I was using the bathroom. I wiped and there was the size of an egg. I took a picture of it, went to the doctor. Hey, you're pregnant. This is a fetus. So the doctor, okay, so when this is Brenay questions. When did you go to the doctor? I'm sorry, I don't have my chart in front of you. I mean, in front of me. Do you recall around the time, Miss Montague? I went to the doctor. You can look at the messages. I can't read the date, but we can give you an exact date of the messages when I told Tim about it, and he was nonchalant about the pregnancy. It was painful for you. I can imagine, right? Well, I wouldn't expect you to know because you don't have any children. But it's hard to stomach the fact that you have, what the hell? That you have 2 children and that constantly ask you for a sibling. You actually do have one by miscarry. And being that the both of my pregnancy were high risk, yes, it was very emotional. I can understand. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I doubt that you are. Okay, do you recall the court? Ladies and gentlemen, let me excuse you to the jury just briefly. I apologize. Please do not discuss the case. The jury exit, and then it says the court, let the record reflect the jury has left the courtroom. Ms. Kennard. Ms. Kennard, yes, Your Honor. The court and Ms. Montague, I have previously warned you to simply to ask a question and to answer the question that was asked. I specifically instructed you both not to editorialize. Ms. Kennard, yes, Your Honor. The court, if you do that again, either one of you, I will hold you in contempt. Now, this is a civil trial. This is about money. Nothing in this trial or these proceedings should result in anybody going to jail. But that can happen, and I'm warning you both. I'm warning both of you. Mr. Kennard, yes, Miss Honor. The court, understood. Miss Kennard, yes, Your Honor, I understand. The court, you don't need to express sympathy and you don't need to make comments. Miss Kennard, he was sick of Brenay. Yes, Your Honor. The court, you understand? Yes, Your Honor. The witness, which is Akira. Miss Kennard, I understand. How much longer do you have? I cannot close it off right there. And then it says, what made you want to marry? What made you say yes to marry Mr. Montague? Because of how he treated me, how he loved me, and how he respected my mom, all of that. He was a family man. He was big on his mom, and I felt like a man who respects his mother would be the man that I could be with. Because I feel like if you don't respect your mother, you wouldn't respect me as a woman. He was actually a gentleman and a sweetheart with a husky voice. Okay? Husky softy, I'm sorry. I like he was a husky softy. Okay, Mr. Montague ever gifted you with flowers, love notes? Yes. Do you have proof of that? I'm sorry, I didn't take pictures of flowers every time I got them because I got them so frequently. It became normal. And when he asked my lunch for work, when he gave her lunch money because that was part of his. What the heck? It was part of his duty as paying my bills. He would put a little love notes in my lunchbox where he was helping get the kids for school, ready for school. He would, if he didn't have time to get them dressed, he would put notes on the fridge for me to read them, little stuff like that. He sent reassuring videos again, or things that was, I love you, but he didn't love her. He didn't love her. I love you. Love yous. He definitely brought me a diamond bracelet. Again, my love language is an act of service and physical touch. So it could be him rubbing my feet, rubbing my head, rubbing my shoulders. I have eczema. That's why I keep scratching my head. He was scratching my head for me. Little things like that. I'm not a materialistic person to his so the things he were physical of service, so washing the dishes, mopping the floor, folding the kids' clothes, putting their clothes away, cleaning our room, cutting the grass, taking out the trash, the basic things a man should do anyway, but without having to ask him to do them. I'll just redirect for you. Let me ask you this, Miss Montague. What's your type of man? I like a tall man. I'm short, so anybody taller than me, which is anybody really. Uh-huh. I like a blue collar worker, as in, if you don't know what a blue collar is, basically a man that works with his hands. I never really had a type until my husband. He was very my type. Who, your husband? That's what I said. Okay. I've also liked the tall, dark men. However, Timothy, he showed me love and affection. Uh-huh. He catered to me, helped me with whatever I needed. He tended to the kids when she was to the kids when tended to it blacked out. When he was in law school, he came to my house and helped my mom with whatever she needed about the house. This is just a boyfriend status in the weeks of dating. Okay. Timothy was the epitome of a man to me. He may not have looked like what I've gone for, but emotionally, mentally, and physically, he was definitely my type. May not have been chocolate, which is her man and I. Was just a light skinned version of what I like. Okay, so you just said first he wasn't your type. That's what I said. Then you're saying he your type. Can you tell me which one is it? Is he your type or not? He was not. So she got a little mad because Akira said that he really wasn't her type, but she settled for him because that was her husband. So homegirl was upset. She didn't like that. She felt like she had a problem with Akira. That's what it gives. And she keeps lying. All right, let's see something else before we get to this stuff up top.
Appreciate that. What is your definition of toxic?
Toxic.
Let me rephrase it for you. Do you believe your relationship was ever toxic?
No, not really. No.
I'm freak of them.
No.
Toxic as far as him not doing his part of the house chores? We didn't have any real issues other than finances.
Okay. Your Honor, I have a screenshot of her own Facebook message post that she posted. Am I allowed to show the witness to get her to read it?
It is a mess.
Mr. Deputy, come here. I told you to stay away from me. I do recall Timothy almost slamming my arm in the door. I do recall my mom being there trying to defuse the situation, but I told her I got it. I do remember y'all taking me away, the attention away from my son, and I couldn't miss him. I mean, see.
Child, I like them. They funny. T Styles and them. Y'all, I've got to go subscribe to them after this. Okay, y'all. So Devin is coming for Timmy with the hips, all right? So from what we understand, they should be getting ready to go. They're probably in court now and getting ready to. So this is the paperwork, right? So December 10th of 2024, plaintiff filed an intended complaint for alienation of affection for criminal conversation. Plaintiff was able to serve defendant with the time frame provided by the initial civil summons. On August 20th, plaintiff filed an alienation plural civil summons. On the 26th of last year of September, plaintiff finally achieved service. Defendant was served by the sheriff on that date. On October 14th, 2025, Honorable Superior Court Judge Matthew Houston entered an inactive order without prejudice. The inactive order allows either party to file a motion to reactivate the case. So he had to get the case reactivated, right?
Today I'll be...
And then he put in the motion for it. He reactivated his alienation of affection. I'm trying to see. I believe he reactivated it to this month. Because remember, they were supposed to go to court, but he had to reactivate everything. Plaintiff by counsel. So it says plaintiff is a citizen and resident of Wake County, North Carolina. It has been for more than 6 months. Defendant is a citizen and resident of North Carolina and has been for more than 6 months, presiding the commencement of his action. Upon information, believed defendant is employed as social media influencer, an ex-FedEx employee with multiple sources of income, including but not limited into endorsement and commissions. Brenay Kennard, the plaintiff's wife, and plaintiff were lawfully married on May 24, 2021 in Wake County at an all relevant time, referred to herein remain husband and wife. Plaintiff's wife is employed as a social media influencer and has over 2.9 million followers on TikTok, 300,000 followers on Instagram, and over 38,000 followers on YouTube and thousands of followers on Snapchat. Plaintiff was faithful and dutiful husband provided a comfortable home for the plaintiff. So this
Waiting
was
for you,
bad.
Devon Mayo, plaintiffs.
During Christmas 2023, defendant and plaintiff's wife would sneak around the marital home, whispering to each other. So when she said that didn't happen, she lied. She lied and he lied when they said that this did not happen and she wasn't doing nothing with him. When both spouses inquired about whispering, it was portrayed as if the spouse was imagining things. Upon information and belief, defendant first had actual contact with plaintiff's wife in December 2023 in a marital home. Upon information and belief, defendant and plaintiff's wife had multiple actual encounters in defendant's marital home in other locations. In January 2024, plaintiff's wife informed plaintiff that she wanted a separation, which she did because there's video evidence of that. She said it. On and about January 6, 2024, defendant slept in a bed with plaintiff's wife and had actual intercourse without plaintiff's consent of knowledge. Upon information belief that actions occurred without the consent and knowledge of defendant's wife. Additionally, on and about January 11, 2024, defendant slept in bed with plaintiff's wife without plaintiff's consent or knowledge. Upon information, beliefs that the actions occurred without consent and knowledge of the defendant's wife. On January 12, 2024, plaintiff's wife divorced. On and about January 13, 2024, plaintiff's wife admitted her desire to rekindle her romantic relationship with defendant. Plaintiff was aware both parties had romantic relationships or planned to be together before MLK weekend in January 2024. On or about February 8, 2024, plaintiff's wife invited defendant to stay over at their marital home. Plaintiff was blindsided by the revelation and was deeply hurt because he wanted his marriage to succeed. Defendant missed work due to family death, and plaintiff's wife visited defendant's home without consent from plaintiff to spend time with defendant. The acts of the actual intercourse between defendant and plaintiff wife were without consent or conveyance of the plaintiff. So he refiled it. I'm not sure if they're going to go ahead and go through, but I'm letting y'all know now we're getting ready for another trial in North Carolina. So y'all get ready for it. All right. Speaking of, child, the internet is shambles, ain't it? Now we back around, honey. I heard the phone call with the content creator and Joey, baby. He said if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for Liv, we wouldn't be here. He said, I'm not going to take that away. He said, but the fact that folks out here lying and juking and jiving and shiving, it bothers his mind. Let's get into it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my girl. Hold on. She posted it, honey. Shout out to Fun Faith and Foolery. Let me see her other one. Cause she been talk about it. I follow her other one. What is her other page? Fun Faith and Foolery. And what else is it? Let me go to her post. Hold on, y'all. Because I seen it. Because what it was, Yanni got called a liar, and Yanni came out with receipts. Shout out to Yanni. And I said what I said because she did say that, and she not gonna lie about being on the phone with nobody. And let me see if we can find it. And shout out to we finna go over Clock too. Yeah, because Clock has some tea. She pulled up the rest of them things with Miss Two, that Miss Olivia who lie about the court order. And we have it. Clock T got it. Shout out to Clock T. Clock T, me and Clock T read it. So remember when she said, I was supposed to get the kids for the weekend. Okay, like we have all said, and I will say it again. If let's say this. Oh, she deleted the other one, y'all. But she had a part 2. Oh no, she got it right here. Shout out to Yanni. I hope I'm gonna play a little bit and then we're gonna move on the clock. I want to play all her stuff. Y'all go to Shorty Giving Game. She did post a phone call, and that's where she'll be talking about certain stuff at.
No. Regardless, but that's the point I'm making is she talking shit about you being big, but at that time you were pregnant. And it was a maternity shoot that your nigga was at. While she gave birth like an elephant by herself. And so, yeah, so I don't understand why she's concerned about your maternity shoot and she didn't even have one. That didn't exist. Okay, so let me pay you off real quick for your services. So that bitch act like her body is cut up or something with her loose ass fucking lower half domino. That's why I was confused. And your daughter is gorgeous. They tried to be cute and put.
Oh, hold on, let me pause. She's cute. Shout out to Chandra, because I told y'all that they were gonna tell that lady to get out with this new law that they just passed. Period. I'm gonna go watch a little bit of that.
She's upset. She'll be right.
All right, so y'all can go to Shorty Giving Game. My girl got it because they tried to call her a liar. But guess what? She didn't. Now we're gonna go to my girl court filing time. Let me see. Okay. Shout out to Clocked and Noted. My girl got that tea. She was just live, gorgeous woman. Black woman, by the way. So here it is. So when this is the same thing that I said, right? So that was her employer. That was her address in California still, and she didn't live in California, right? Okay. So in accordance with the Texas family law, I certified a copy of the income holding support. This is for child support. Let me see. This is for the income. Y'all remember I showed y'all that, right? So this is how they knew that her income withheld the report and her income over for child support. Total amount withheld was $1,195, right? Okay. This is the service process is being returned and executed for the following reasons, because they could not find her at the time. Y'all remember that? This right here is a place of business address, Live Life Inc. So I don't know why she doesn't have an LLC, but whatever. This is how she put it as. She put her address in Clearwater at the time. She updated everything. And the person that received this was Stella. So Olivia saying she didn't get any paperwork. Stella grabbed it. Okay? All right. Let me stop sharing real quick. Let me go back to Clock and Note It. I love that she got this, honey. Yes, Clock, Miss Clock, that tea, because she got it. Here we go. So when it comes to the information about, we're going to go over that. The information I told y'all that her days, it was not, no. Let's get into it. Let's fast forward. So, final order affecting the parent-child relationship. Gerard, counter petitioner, which was heard on 27th of 2021. She has not had those kids. Parent-child latest case was heard on that day. It says Gerard Webb, counter petitioner, appeared through Zoom, and his attorney of record of Susan, his attorney was through Zoom and announced ready for hearing. Olivia responded, appeared in person by Zoom, and announced ready for hearing. She had an attorney, sounds like the Office of the Attorney General petitioner appeared from Zoom. So those are the people that he went through, and the court have been examining the parties pleading and having hard evidence and allegations of counsel finds that the parties pleadings are proper as to form and provide all the allegations and information necessary to support the jurisdiction. Accordingly, the court finds that it has its jurisdiction over this case in all parties. Okay. Here you go. Final order affecting parent child. There it go right there. So when Olivia lie, make sure y'all have these. Okay? Because Olivia has lied. A record of the testimony proceeding was made by the court reporter of the court jury. A jury was waived and questions of the fact and the law was submitted to the court, children of the suit. So it has their information in which child. The court finds that Olivia does not fully comply with the court-ordered drug test. Her drug testing, she did not pass. So all of y'all sitting here, Olivia people, she didn't pass her drug test. She didn't pass her drug test. Here it go. The court further finds that Olivia Johnson did not fully comply with the court services ordered on May 21st, 2021. And remember, she had to go again in July. After consideration of all facts of this suit, the arguments of the party in the best interest of the child, the court finds that the court-ordered parenting plan is the best interest of the children. According to the court finds that provision in order setting out the rights and duties of the parties in relation to the children, providing periods of possession and access to the children, providing for child support and optimizing their development of a close and continual relationship between each parent and the child shall serve as a parenting plan required by section 153.503 of the Texas Family Code. Olivia did not pass her drug test. Olivia was inconclusive. So when she come out here lying, I hope when she come out here saying that I'm lying, I got something for her. I'm telling you, I'm not finna play with her. She better come out being nice by the 30 days. Olivia did not pass her drug test. Okay. Here you go. It's right here. There you go. Olivia did not pass. She needs to stop lying to her subscribers. And I need her subscribers to find a backbone. So this was when they had court. They had the right. Basically, Gerard and Olivia would have the following rights and duty at all time. They receive information from the parents. They would talk about the welfare of the child, health, all that stuff. The duty to inform other conservators of the children's conservative resides with for at least 30 days. So all of that stuff had to be done. There were conversations. that had to be done. So when Olivia say she don't talk to the kids, Olivia do not contact contact Gerard about them being sick, their last appointment, none of that. As we see here, that is court order. Let's continue. As you see, will each have the following duties at the time: their education, their school, all that stuff. If Olivia stopped leaving the state of Texas, she can help the children pick a school. Olivia keeps moving. This was in the beginning. I don't even think she has some of these rights anymore, y'all. A conservative commits an offense punishable of a Class C misdemeanor. Conservative fails to provide any of the above notices. Whatever school and doctors that they have and he chose, she has to know about it. Liv be lying to y'all when she sit here and tell y'all that she's not getting contact, and she is. Here's court order. And like I said before, and Gerard wasn't doing what he was supposed to do, Gerard would be held in contempt and be at the jailhouse at Tarrant County. She's a liar. Here you go. No one knows is restricted as a ex-offender. Wait, hold on. We missed that part. Man, person who the conservative. Okay, knows. Here y'all go. Is a registered ex-offender under Chapter 62 of the criminal currently charged with any offenses, and the victim of the person. Olivia be having these men she do not know around them kids, and that also goes against court documents. See, y'all can play. She can play with y'all, but she can't play with us. Shout out to Clock that know that, honey, because we finna go deep dive in this. We gonna find it. I'm glad she got this. And I know this cost her a pretty penny. Okay. Hold on. It is ordered Olivia has the following rights with respect of the children. Independent to consult medical, the right independent to consult psychiatric. Child. Let me fast forward. So possession of access. Here we go. Gerard Webb has exclusive right to designate the primary residence of the children within Tarrant County or constituous counties in Pinellas County, Florida, or constituous counties, meaning they are in his care. And the party shall not move or attempt to move such primary residence out of Tarrant County or contiguous county. So if he want to move back to Florida, he can. If he want to stay in Texas, he has that right. The court found, and that's why when she said, I was trying to get the kids to go to Florida, she does not have that right. The court finds the following orders are in the best interest of the children of this suit. Child means each person, whether one or more, who is subject of this suit, while under 18 years of age, has not been married, and who has not had the disabilities of minority removed for general purposes. Schools means elementary or secondary school in which child is enrolled, or if a child is not enrolled in elementary secondary school, the public school district in the child which they primarily resides, right? So it's ordered, as y'all see. Here you go. It is ordered that the conservative shall have possession of the children, times mutually agreed in advance, but the conservators, in the absence of mutual agreement, the conservators shall be possession of the children on a specific time set out in this order. It is ordered that, except as otherwise expressly provided in this order, when Olivia Johnson resides 100 miles or more or less from a primary resident of the children, Olivia shall have the right to the possession of the children as follows. Weekends, pay attention. So all of that taking them to Florida, no, that's out the building. She cannot take them to Florida without consent because she is not the primary guardian. Her rights have been taken away. And she don't think all her rights are not going, but certain things. All right, let's get to these weekends that she cry about. Let's get to these weekends, child. Let me go to another video. Let me stop sharing real quick. This is part. This is public court record. So y'all can't sit here every time she go, I can't see the cats. She's lying. She's a liar. She can see them damn kids. She got no choice but to see them damn kids. I can't see the cats. Can't see the cats. Yes, she can. Goddamn whining ass. He won't let me talk to him. Olivia, stop lying. I knew that was a lie. Okay. This with the weekends. Listen closely and carefully. Shout out to Clock and Noted because she brought this out. When Olivia said she couldn't get the kids, we're going to tell you why she didn't get them damn kids. He didn't give up his weekend. She gave up hers. Come on, loyalty gang, come sit your tail down because your girl been lying to you. Sit on in here and don't move. Olivia Johnson resides 100 miles or less for the primary residence of the children. Gerard shall have right possession of the children as follows. Spring vacation in odd number years. In odd number years, beginning at 6 p.m., when she said she was supposed to get a spring break last year, she did not. It's in court order. Here you go. He has odd years. She has the even years. She will get them this spring break this summer, this Thanksgiving. I want y'all to remember that. So when she come on here hollering and crying about shit, you'll see. Now next year, I don't know. But remember, she came on here hollering and crying, okay? On the date of the child school is dismissed for the school spring vacation and ending at 6 p.m. on the day before school resumed after their vacation. Summer weekend possession. If Gerard Webb gives Olivia Johnson written notice by April 15th of each year, Gerard shall have possession of the children on any one weekend beginning Friday at 6 p.m. ending at 6. On the following Sunday, during one period of the extended summer possessions, Olivia provides that Gerard Wells pick up the children from Olivia Johnson and returns the children to the same place. Additional summer weekend possessions. If Gerard gives Olivia written notice that she can do this before or after in that parenting app. That's why they have it. It's because anything happen is in the parenting app. 14-day written notice on April 16th of a year. Gerard Webb may designate one weekend beginning no earlier than the day after each child's school is dismissed in the summer vacation and ending no later than 7 days before school resumes at the end of the summer vacation, during which an authorized scheduled week and period of the possession by Olivia should not be take place in that year, provided the weekend designated does not interfere with Olivia Johnson periods or extend. So if he interfered with her, he should have been in contempt. He wasn't in contempt because there is no proof of that. Olivia lied because when she went to court, they would have went ahead and put a warrant out for his arrest for being in contempt. There is no warrant for Gerard Webb. Let's continue. Olivia's a liar. Location, pickup, and return. Y'all ready for this tea? Come on in and sit down. Come on in. This the tea y'all been waiting on. Pick up and returns. Remember, oh, I have a problem, or oh, he won't let me, or oh, I went out there for no reason. Bullshit. Additional, after receiving notice from Gerard Webb, designated a summer weekend during which Gerard had to have possession of the children. Olivia, not later than the 15th day before the Friday that begins that designated weekend, must give Gerard Webb written notice of location saying, hey, I'm here to pick the kids up, or hey, I'm here for you to come get them up. I'm here to drop them off. Hey, Candy Kisses. So that's what that is. So it's basically saying, hey, I'm here to drop them. That's what that is. Olivia has been lying the whole time, y'all. She been lying. All that, ooh, he's been flirting with me. She can, it's basically drop them off. They jump in the car, go about their business. At Gerard Webb is to pick up and return the children. It's ordered that except otherwise expressly provided in this order, When Olivia Johnson resides more than 100 miles or from residents of the children, Olivia shall have the right to possess the children as follows. So they're not meeting nowhere but at the school. Let me tell y'all something. This how we know it's a lie. They don't have a designated pickup time. The designated pickup place has always been the children's school. They do not have nowhere to meet. Olivia lied to everybody, honey. Ain't no meeting at her house or none of that. This is what it says. During regular school term, on weekends, during the regular school term, beginning at 6. On the day on the first, third, and fifth Friday of each month, ending at 6 p.m. the following Sunday. I believe when all that stuff happened, that had to happen because she'd been in that apartment for a while when she first moved back or before they got married, around everything was still fresh. She's been in that apartment for a while, y'all. So Yanni wasn't lying. Nobody was lying but Olivia. Now I'm going to tell you how we know. He don't even know what he's not supposed to pick. I think this before the order changed. If anything, remember they kept saying Nisha was in the car. What time do he have to go see her? So this had to happen. If anything happened, this was way when everything was still crazy. After that, I don't even think he did that anymore, y'all. Holiday. If a weekend period of possession coincides with a student holiday or the teacher in service day that falls on Friday, during a regular term as determined by the school in which the child is enrolled, the weekend possession shall begin at the time of the school is regularly dismissed on Thursday. That's why she have to pick them up Thursday, drop them off Friday. They're saying, listen, let's give her a little leeway, right? To do something. She ain't paying child support. Let her do something. Okay? In which a federal, state, or local holiday falls on Friday during the summer months in which the school is not in session. Ooh, ow, that hurt. The weekend possession shall begin at 6 p.m. on Thursday. Monday holidays. It's the same thing, right? Spring vacation. She will have possession of the children every year beginning at 6 p.m. the one day. Now we need to get it to the summer. Here it is. Here it is. So her saying, I was supposed to get them this summer. Last summer, she knew she wasn't supposed to get them kids last summer because it's not her year. Her year to get them would be this year. I can't wait till she jump. I want her to talk cash shit. I'm ready. Oh, I got my ammo on her ass. I know she is, bro. If Olivia Johnson gives Gerard Webb written notice by April 1st of each specifying the extended period of the summer possession, Olivia shall have possession of the children. So basically, I'm going to break it down to y'all. Olivia and Gerard get them around certain days, okay? So she was only get them 2 separate periods, at least 7 consecutive days each. She does not get them a whole summer. Now, he get his weekends, still his weekends are still the same. But here is the thing, though, I want y'all to understand, because he was being nice letting them go for a whole 7 days, but they supposed to. So let me tell you what the judge is saying. She needs to ask permission when it comes to them children to ask their father, who is in their primary care of anything. If he decides to say no, it is a no. And because if he don't decide to trust her with them children, he has every right. Olivia does not give Gerard written statement by then. Oh, SOL. Okay, let's get to this Thanksgiving shit. Where is it? Christmas vacations. Hold on. Holidays. She get even numbers, which is this year, and Gerard get odd numbers, which was last year. Thanksgiving vacation in odd number years. Olivia shall have possession of the children with odd number years beginning at 6 p.m. Now, this is where she got Thanksgiving. This is where she fucked up. I don't know why Loyalty can't keep leaving out, but y'all need to come on back in here because y'all was sitting here talking cash shit. Don't know what the hell y'all were talking about because y'all don't damn read. Olivia Johnson shall have possession of children at odd number years at 6 p.m. on the day of the child school is dismissed and ending on the 6 p.m., right? All right. Y'all see that? Okay, we finna get to the nits and cranny. This the one where she lied. See, y'all gotta make sure y'all have y'all ducks in a row. And y'all hate somebody so much. I don't understand why y'all hate the other content creator with this same court documents too, because y'all, we telling y'all, we keep telling y'all we're reading it. Like, come on now. You can't be that dense. Thanksgiving, vacation, and even odd number years. Gerard shall have possession of the children in even number years. So he gets them this Thanksgiving. The children's birthday, the conservative not otherwise entitled under this order to present possession of a child on the child's birthday and have possession of the beginning at 6 and the ending at 8 on that day. So either he's not entitled to it, but if he got something that he want them to do or something that they want to do to spend their birthday with her, they can. Father's Day, he will have possession of the children on that day. That is his day. Mother's Day, she will have possession that day. So with her talking about, oh, I didn't see them on Mother's Day. You ain't see them on Mother's Day. We're supposed to have Mother's Day because your ass is never in the state of Texas. Let's continue. Child support. Let's get to it. Is ordered to accept as otherwise expressive in order shall pay child support of $625.56 per month. Olivia, as we saw, make over $1,000 and something every month. So explain to me, if you have your mother paying, you don't have rent because we know that's under the government. If you're not paying your rent or have money for rent, you get food stamps. Why you could not pay this child support out that check? Your mama helped take care of you. Another thing, she gave up her Thanksgiving weekend for that. So, no, she ain't read none of these documents. She ain't read none of them because it would have told her if she would have gave up her time like she did and did not pick them up and he picked them up, that was his. She missed her Thanksgiving. She didn't read it. To Gerard for support of the children, such amount shall be paid in single monthly payments on the first of each month. The first such payment is due and payable on October 1st. Like a payment is due and payable on the first day of each month. Thereafter, until further order of this court. And y'all go. Gerard shall surrender the children to Olivia at the beginning of each period of possession in the school. So Olivia lying and saying that they have a drop-off location. The drop-off and pickup location is the elementary schools. How he surrendered to them. Now remember when it first happened, it was at the airport. So y'all remember that, right? So then that was the destination, which I agree because it's the closest residence. And another thing y'all got to understand is people there. So he didn't trust her, right? Now, remember, it was the airport. Now it's the school. Here you go. That's how she racked up $100. She didn't pay. She didn't pay at all. I have a new baby. Girl, you shop at the goddamn thrift store and your mama pay your bills. Miss us with the bullshit. But she mad. We call her a liar and we hate us, but it's in the court documents. So get the fuck out of here. It is further ordered that the child support obligation of Olivia shall continue until the first month following the date of the earliest occurrence of one of the following evidence. A child reaches 18 years of age, graduate high school, whichever occurs later. The child support obligation will not, and however, be reduced so long as the child remains enrolled. So Olivia talking about to see if they could take away her child support, see if they could knock it down was not an option. Her saying she slept with him so she can get off the child support. Olivia did not read the documents. And obviously the judge said, regardless if you spread your legs wide, lay it low, lay it wide, whoever the can it be, baby, you still got to pay that child support. Under Chapter 25 of the Texas Education Code, secondary school program, that's what she's paying for. I don't want them in football. You're paying for it. Curricular activities. lunch money, field trips, all of that stuff. Olivia Shell decreased to 437. They tried to work with her. They tried to work with this heifer. $437.91. Such amount be paid in a single payment on the first day of each month. Then they went on the second occurrence. It was $250.37. On the third occurrence above, the child support obligation shall terminate. So it's $600 for 3 children. Once Hey CC Life, Robin hits 18, it will be $437. Once Christian hit 18, it is just Ryan, which is $250.37. That's it. That's it. After that, she's done once Ryan hit 18. But she's so selfish, and she got to keep going through this for the rest of her life, making her an unfit mother. See? Once she hit 18, Robin, which is 6 years from now, that will be her amount. Then after Robin hit that, here come Christian. Boom, he out the way. $250. $250. That's just for Ryan. Once Ryan is grown, out the house, doing her thing, she has nothing to worry about. Earnings mean payments are due to Olivia regardless of the source and how denominated. First of all, we could tell Olivia was high and she didn't read this stuff because she failed her test. And we have court documents of that. The periodic or lump sum payments of the wages or salary, the compensation received as independent contractor, overtime pay. So all of that is right there. And then it says orders for withholding for child support. It is ordered that any employer of Olivia shall withhold for child support for this Olivia Johnson disposable earnings. This is why Stella has that YouTube in her name, because it is court order. Stella, you keep on, your ass gonna be in jail next. It is court order that the money from her YouTube is court ordered for it to go. Oh, it was a drug test, girl. She failed it. She failed it in May and in July. When she had to take that drug test, she failed it twice. Yep. It was negative. It is ordered that a credit against Olivia child support obligation is credited equal to all amounts withheld by the employer and paid in compliance with this court's order. So if Olivia made $3,000, that if she would have just let YouTube be like, here, let them take that out, they would have took out that $600 and something, and she could have had the $2,000 and something left. But Olivia wants to be greedy. For what? Her nails ain't even $100. Her nails are basic. She don't even get her nails done. Try, please. Let's see. It is ordered that Olivia child support obligations is discharged by the payment of the full amount. It is ordered to be held from Olivia earnings. So they were supposed to take it out that YouTube check. That's why she started another one. Olivia has been playing with the system for a long time, and she thought it wasn't going to catch up to her. If I was her, I would put that YouTube check back in my motherfucking name and take care of my business. Because, no, baby. It is ordered Olivia employee address, and they have all the information there. And then it says, there's an expense inquired by Olivia during periods of possession and access to the children, or any payment made by Olivia of the food, clothing, shelter, travel, entertainment, gifts, or other expenses items of the children are considered to be in addition and not in lieu of child support obligations. So, I didn't pay for Robin party was bullcrap, because of course you just said regardless if you pay for that motherfucking birthday party or not, that's what you're supposed to do. You still got to pay child support. That's what it says. Considered to be in addition to and not in lieu of child support. That is in addition to you paying child support. So she lied. All child support obligations provided in this order shall not be terminated on the obligor's passing, but shall continue as obligation of the obligor's estate. So if anything happens, I hope it does not, but just hypothetically thinking, it's going to come out of Stella's pocket. That's what Texas is saying. Texas say, girl, we're not going to play with you. Okay? Child. Medical and dental support. So basically, she's really also paying for the health. When he has health insurance through the job and the kids are on there, but whatever comes out, she has to, she's really putting that back. So in addition to the 6, and let's just be honest, that 200 something is back for them kids for them dental and stuff. And I think it's going to go, her child support might go up a little bit more, y'all, because what we're hearing about, this medical stuff going on. She better be glad they got extended for 3 years, because she would be paying a lot more money and still be in and out of jail. So this is where it came from. Court finds that such covered is $320 for the medical expenses. So she is ordered to pay $320. That's how they got to the $627, was because of the $320 for medical. To pay Gerard, because he also has them children, which is y'all can see here, on his medical insurance, and she has to pay that. See, trying to just what I say, y'all be trying to trap a nigga, having all them kids, and he only with you for the kids, and then he decide to leave one day, take the kids because he take care of them, Peach, and take responsibility, and then you got to pay all this stuff. See what I'm saying? We'll talk about Candy tomorrow, because we finna go to Nikia. I've been on here long enough. All right, y'all. So that's that. Olivia has been lying to her followers for clicks and views, and she has to pay. We're going to Nikia now. Miss Independent Nikia. Olivia has been lying, and I dare her to bring her ass out here and say, I wasn't lying. I wasn't. You were lying. Now, what I find fun, let's go to Nikia, because we got to be honest here. So Nikia been cooking since the children been gone, right? I'm not gonna watch her cooking videos. We'll do that another day. So cooking is my peace of mind. Slop not here. We love fried chicken, pancakes, fried. Nikia, stay your motherfucking ass. So now she knows stuff because she don't got them kids. Let me show y'all. We just gonna do a little show for y'all. She claimed the kids was over there eating pancakes. We know she ain't got them kids back. I don't know why she keep playing. She got to be at somebody else's house because they don't even look like her house. This is old. Y'all hear in the back?
Yeah. Smart.
Oh.
I'm out of springs.
And I'm gonna. All right. What's this color? First color. What's this color?
Give me a second. You don't want to put pancakes, right? Give me a second.
Yeah, she's not home. That's like 16. Y'all. No, she ain't at home. Look, we don't keep it quiet. She ain't at home. I'm turning that back home, child. Them turn that back home. I don't know why she keep playing with folks. Let's go to I'm gonna tell you how. Let me share this with y'all. That's an old video. Let's get into it. Them children one at home. I'm gonna show you. Why would you post that knowing them children can't come over there because you got an open CPS case? Ain't nobody buying that. That's how we know the children. Y'all think I'm playing? That was an old video. That was an old video. See? That's an old video. That's a very old video. That's recent. But we'll go over her cooking video. We'll go over that tomorrow. I want to show y'all something else. So the whole time she been getting food stamps. We haven't seen her buy a buggy of food, right? But now the kids ain't there. This is what she does. You know, it's said that she gotta be. Nikia, I'm disappointed in you.
That's all I need. So I'm going to get something for me to fix for dinner. Oh, that thing back there.
Oh, yeah, now you know. It's hot. Oh yeah, them kids ain't home. Long as Pop is home, them kids can't be home. Remember, allegedly. Nah, bro.
I see that car. Oh, this car waiting. Y'all seen it take pictures when we want you to record.
That's her 18 queen. I got a more relationship with her mother than yeah. That's her photo. Yeah, yeah. That's what we watching right now. Oh yeah. Oh, she never died. Yeah, that's what we watching right now. Yeah, I know for sure. Everybody like that song. Whoever them kids are staying with, she got to buy that food to prove that she is using them food stamps for them children. Because excuse me, they go to that house and do, because I think they're checking on the welfare of the children right now. And they go to that house and they don't show that, Nikia in trouble. Yeah, look at all that meat.
Look at that. It's still like it's barbecue. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna fast forward too. Yeah, you should have been at that wall picking up all that meat, because Piggly Wiggly be having a special. I keep telling her, Piggly Wiggly have a special. We had, okay, so when I lived in Atlanta, they had a Piggly Wiggly. And when I tell you, I used to be at the Piggly Wiggly when I didn't want to go to the other stores because they had specials on their meat. Now, Wayfair, is it Wayfair or Way something? Wayfield. I would get some of their meat sometimes because there was a big thing too, because they used to have 5 for $20. And if you a little bit on your money, you get the 5 of the meats, the 5 of them for $20, and you get you some size, and it lasts you till time for you to go back shopping, and if you just needed to spare. But Piggly Wiggly had the deals on the meat. Piggly Wiggly was the best place to go get your meat from. Baby, if they had a Piggly Wiggly here, out of sight, out of mind.
Cyclops. Cyclops.
All right, let's fast forward. Look at that. You gonna see that baby in the music, y'all. Now, look, what I told you. Okay. Now, she buying the Hot Pockets and stuff, she could have got it from Walmart. But I say the juice, like the sodas, if you have a gathering, trust me, and you stay near Piggly Wiggly and you got people coming over, go to Piggly Wiggly because it's a little cheaper, and go get you some sodas or some juices when you got folks coming to your house. Trust me, and save your through, and you still got leftovers. Trust me, believe me. And you still got food for more days if you need to, right? I wouldn't have got my Hot Pockets from there because certain stuff like that are a little more pricey. But look at it. You know how much she get in the food. So she got house. I want y'all to pay attention. She got food for wherever they at. And she got food for her house. Okay? See that? Y'all see that? All that went for her. Look at that. She don't never get that with them children now. She don't never get that with them children. Come on now. Everybody do applause. You love this time. This really was an intro. This really an intro. What is that looking like that? Y'all wouldn't got that one. That was good as shit. That one ain't ready yet. But she at Audi. Now she at Audi, y'all. What she getting out of Audi? Piggly Wiggly at Audi. Hold on. Oh, that's Piggly Wiggly. Okay. Yeah, she at Audi now. Okay, I can tell. It's Audi. So she incorporated like they were all, no, baby, it's Audi. I can tell. Yep, at Audi. That's going to wherever the children at. Nikia, why you ain't get 40 minutes? You don't like 40 minutes? Hold on, y'all. She got 2 days of bread and certain stuff that they like. So you can tell what's going to her house and what's going to where them kids at. Okay, we can fast forward. Okay, now you went to college. So she really used her food stamps this time, y'all. Give her a round of applause. She ain't had no motherfucking choice, but she them damn fools. Is messy. Look, I told you, you with the Walmart.
Talking about a big grocery haul, y'all. Now you went crazy on the app ordering online. Look at this mess. I let her do the shopping this month. Online shopping. What?
They get a lot of money for food stamps. Them should
not. Well, we got a lot of stuff to put, bro.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Them children shouldn't be hungry at her house. Did she post anything? No. She said, if I always wear a scarf, Miss Nikia. Child, look at this. Do we got a little time to talk about Candy and Todd? Yeah, we do. I was going to wait. Look at that. Child, we finna go into Candy and Todd, child. All right, before we go, it's getting messy. All them Christmas pictures, we gonna make this quick because we about to go. All them Christmas photos taken in the love are gone, y'all. It is gone. Todd and Candy are going at it. Todd put in his response from what I heard. They basically saying that Todd want full custody of the kids. Hold on. She got to. That's them food stamps we'll never get to see her buy. That's how much food stamps she get. Nikia get a good 1,000 or more in food stamps. She get a decent amount. But Todd. Oh no, he didn't. His old race. Hold on before we get into them. Somebody just crashed Pastor Jamal's bride church. A child. I'm gonna tell you. Right, that's what I heard too. We finna get into it. Pastor Jamal's church and tried to call him a wicked dog. I hope you know how many blacks.
You're wicked.
He finna get kicked out of
Lord Jesus Christ is gonna destroy this church, stirring hatred among the children of God, people that would come to Christ and won't because
looking at him like
his name a laughing stock of you blaspheme the name of Jesus Christ with your harlotry, with your whorishness, your wicked.
Now he's doing this because Pastor Jamal Bryant stands up for black colleges. I want y'all to pay attention how now this propaganda is starting to happen, going into these black-owned churches in Atlanta, which is a black-owned city. Even the white people that love Atlanta rather deal with them than to deal with the outskirts of the racism.
Your filthiness, your prayers don't even reach the sticks. You deserve the lake of fire you're going to get when you die. Kids, read the Bible and don't do what that guy says. It's time to get right with the God of the Bible. Jesus Christ saved my life. God, you repent of your sins.
They're trying to kick him out.
It's time to turn from your sins.
Daniel.
Get right with God. Probably reprobate, but this is your last warning. Turn from your wicked ways. The way Jesus Christ.
Who told this white man to come in next to the church? What? Hold on. Wait, we got other tea. I don't know. We're gonna have to do a part 2 tomorrow. Well, we see why we ain't heard from Jennifer. Jennifer for Basketball Wives. We told her to leave that man alone. Shout out to the girls are fighting. But everyone's saying that Evelyn was jealous. Jennifer Court Georgia court enters a $367K default judgment in a civil RICO case against Christian Walden, husband of Basketball Wives star Jennifer Williams. But was jealous, and we said that she wasn't. All right, listen, y'all. Georgia court enters a 367 default judgment in the civil RICO case against Christian Walden, husband of Basketball Wife Jennifer Williams. Court records show that the Georgia civil RICO case resulted in a $367,625.20 default judgment against Christian Walden, also known as Christian Gold. The defendant failed to respond to the lawsuit, leading the court to enter default and deemed the allegations admitted. The complaints allege that Walden engaged in conduct causing financial harm to multiple parties, which formed the basis of the civil RICO claims. Media report also notes that he has been accused in other civil lawsuits of defrauding individuals through investment schemes, with some alleged victims reportedly contacting authorities. Walden has prior convictions and probation violations that had been publicly reported. I think they got trouble in paradise, and I was thinking that because I haven't seen Jennifer. And but everyone kept saying that Evelyn was jealous. Ain't nobody jealous from this. Ain't nobody jealous of this, baby. Don't nobody want this. Don't nobody want this. Now they trying to say Evelyn behind it. Evelyn is not behind this. It's the DA. Child, she was warned. And another thing, Evelyn wasn't the one that told her. Shout out to Simone Redwine. I want to give her a clap because she helped them victims for what was done. People lost their homes. People lost all that stuff. And she's a lawyer. And she talked about this. And she told her, do not get mixed up with this man. Yet she did. All right, let's go to Candy. Then we're going to get the heck on out of here. Come on and scroll. Okay. Oh yeah, she slammed the reporter. I know she did. Hold on, y'all. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Wendy and Angel. So from what I'm understanding, I'm gonna get understanding from the court filings. I was gonna talk about it tomorrow, but from what I'm understanding, he argues that basically he's saying that he has the kids most of the time. He wants primary custody of the children. Candy doesn't have the children, and he wants Candy to pay. Candy said, no. Candy said she wanted it closed to where they don't see anything. The judge said no. Also, he said that Candy, like he said, is never home. He has the children most of the time and all of that. Now, Candy's saying that him trying to say he won't alimony without this and that. She has recordings from Bravo. We're going to get more to it tomorrow because Michelle A.T. Alien talked about it. We're going to do a little reaction from her. But she basically he's saying that he want all this from Candy. Now, I don't know all these pictures. We thought maybe they were working it out, but obviously they being cordial for the kids, and Candy say she really want this gone. I don't blame her. It's too much. So listen, we're gonna end it with that tonight. We're gonna go into that with that tomorrow. We have Real Housewives of Potomac, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and Married to Medicine reality TV. We're gonna talk about that on the docket. I'm gonna go deep into the situation with Christian Gold and Jennifer Williams tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to talk more about that because we told her, and wasn't nobody hating on her. And this is why she hasn't been on her social media accounts. I hope you guys had a great day. I'm so glad I am back, honey. I missed y'all so much. It's been so long. I had all this tea and information, and I just couldn't give it out. And I kept checking every day. Please. Follow Malish. Hold on. Let me make sure I give it to you. And I'm putting in my thing just in case anything happened, child. Folks be hating for real out here in these YouTube streets. Okay. Because I might do something over there because I'm not in the what you call it. But anything documentary, if I'm not monetized, okay. Follow Malish Marie Blog 2.0. Malish Marie Blog 2.0. Okay. Go follow that channel, please, just in case anything happen again. Hopefully it don't. And we're gonna try to be on the straight and narrow. But what I might do is I'm gonna go ahead, anything that probably we can't talk about over here because I am monetized, we could talk about over there because I am not. So let me know. All right. And we'll figure it out from there. I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow. This was a great live. We had a little fun. Don't let nobody lie to you or tell you the truth. I'm going to keep them receipts about Miss Olivia. Yes. Okay. The truth. Please stop doing what you're doing out there to these women. Thank you. You're going crazy. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.